Let's do these. Yo, the ripe time of 2:30, but Reap's showing up at the riper time of 3:30. Reaps, you know how to stay ripe, man. Keeping it ripe. That's Reaps' motto. Tried out Fitness Boxing Fist of the North Star on Switch and been having fun on that. Is it cool? I love gamified fitness apps and games. Gamified games? That's not... There's fitness games at that point, Vince. But yeah, I like that stuff. I always thought it was a smart idea. What about my Mexican food? My Mexican food's pretty decent. I can make a good enchilada. I can make a good tamale. Although it's been a while, I'd probably make some bad tamales again before I make good tamales, because it's been a few years since I've made them. Alright, so, with this paladin, alright, just seeing Problem stand here in his full cowboy paladin glory it's sending me right now. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna add a class to him. I think I'm just gonna let him be pure paladin. He's got an additional lay on hands charge now, and we'll give him a new feat. Okay, what feat should I give this man? Increase one ability by 2 or 2 abilities by 1 to a maximum of 20. I mean, You may or may not have just woken up, Reaps! So when I sent you that message yesterday asking if you had just woken up before you sent that message to me, that was accurate. That was an accurate assumption then. If yesterday is any indicator towards today, or today is any indicator towards yesterday, right? Right? Oh, I wonder if it was like setting in yesterday, like morning, like your body was just extra tired because of the sickness before it like really set in. I'm sorry, dude. I hope that you feel better. What's your symptoms looking like today, buddy? Okay, let me see. You think I should go with Great Weapon Master? But my man, I'm not a, I'm not rolling that way. I'm a shield paladin. Problems is a shield paladin. So, you regain full hit points each time you take a short... Okay, well that's... I was gonna say that's not too relevant right now, but now that I have more hit points, it's going to become increasingly relevant. So maybe I should be mindful of that. I'll think about it. Medium Armor Master. Don't I already... Well, I already have proficiency. So, okay, this is a question that I have. If you have proficiency in something and you get a feat that makes you a master of that proficiency, what is the difference there? Is it actually giving you a benefit? Is it worth doing? Or is it kind of a waste of a point? Okay, you get +3 instead of +2 for your dex modifier. Not that that matters for him very much. Anyway, he's not a dex guy. Oh, they do have Shield Master. In +2 bonus to dex saving throws while wielding a shield, and if the spell forces you to make a dex saving throw, you can use a reaction to shield yourself and diminish the effect's damage. Oh! On a failed saving throw, you only take half damage. That's so good! That's so good. You take no damage on a successful saving throw. Okay. Okay. Hello. I like that. I'm gonna click that for now. And kind of browse a little bit more here. Orc feet? No! No. Heavy armor is decent. Alert is pretty good if you want to go early. I'm not too worried about initiative for problems. I'm okay with him going a bit later, so that's alright. Heavy armor I did think about. It might not be bad for him, because he's going to be tank boy, right? But I love this shield master thing. That sounds really useful. Hold on, I do want to look at Because he's charisma and strength. Is there anything I can play off of with that? Proficiency in 3 skills of my choice. I love the Tavern Brawler skill. I wanna make a character that would use something like that. Tough. That's also pretty good if I'm trying to make him a tank. Let's see, who else would I be making? I guess I could give something like that to Karlak. Let me look at Heavy Armor Master real quick. Strength increases by 1 to a maximum of 20. Incoming damage from non-magical attacks also decreases by 3 while you're wearing heavy armor. I don't think he has proficiency with heavy armor, though. I think it's light and medium for him. If I remember correctly. I guess I wouldn't see that here, would I? No. Okay. Now I'm going with Shield Master. Do they have heavy armor proficiency? Is that like right out the gate? Mild? Wait, is their name Mild Kabuki? Oh, I like that. I like that. That's a fun name, buddy. Okay, so well then with that in mind, Heavy Armor Master is gonna just make it to where I will always take 3 less damage from non-magical attacks, no matter what, while I'm wearing heavy armor. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good too. But Shield Master could let me negate the damage entirely. If it's a dex saving throw, of course. I do like that one. I'm locked out of Duelist. Well, okay, I'm locked out of Defensive Duelist. Because Problems doesn't use finesse weapons. I still think I'm going to go with Shield Master. Tough is good to keep in mind for later, and that would be one that you'd want to get earlier rather than later so you can maximize it, right? I did take that on another character of mine for a fighter. It is very, very effective on fighters, I realized. So I do like that. So I don't know, man. I still think I'm going with Shield Master. If the damage is 3, I mean, you're not wrong, Kabuki. Alright, we're gonna go with Shield Master. And, okay, +2 to dex saving throws, and then that's block. I really like this. I really like this. Symptoms, by the way, is headache, body weakness, and just general tiredness. Got the phlegmy throat and stuff, too. Aw, man. Got the body weakness too. I'm so sorry to hear that. Dude, make sure you just take a lot of time to rest. Drink some soup. Soup and naps were like a godsend to me whenever I was dealing with my most recent sickness, which I'm pretty suspicious was COVID. Because it was just quite severe for a flu, in retrospect. But for some reason, every time I would feel awful, and I would take a nap, and when I woke up from that nap, I would feel like 80%. You know, I was like, "Wow, I must be getting better. That nap really helped." And then, of course, a few hours later, I'd be like, "Ugh," again. But those few hours were like such a nice reprieve. Yeah, soup and naps, buddy. All right, Shart, what are we gonna do with you? What are we gonna do with you? You took tough on Karlak around level 10? That's what's up. That's what's up. It helps you choose tough as retroactive. Oh, it's retroactive? Okay, that definitely helps. So you'll always end up with the same HP bonus whether you take it at level 4 or level 12. That's awesome. Kabuki, I did not know that. Thank you for the tip. You blend in with the snow? It's the lack of sun. Are you a vampire, Ghosty? Can you be a vampire and a ghost at the same time? All right, gain a cantrip, gain a new feat. I wonder, would it help to have another class with Shart? Also, where's your hair, girl? The last hat that you had your hair coming down. It looked cool. This is weird. This hat's only different in color and the fact that it has a feather. I kind of like it less now. I absolutely like it less now. Bald Shart. It's the chair. Why outside when you have a cool chair? These are facts, though. These are facts. I don't even know what I would give her. Like a... She could be like a warlock as well. Make her halfway more useful. She got wisdom. What do warlocks do? What do they roll with? I mean, I know what they do, but what... I forget what a dominating stat is for them. I'm probably not going to do it. Probably not going to do this. Warlocks are charisma. Yeah, that's the wrong choice then. For wisdom, what's wisdom? Is that like... I have no idea. How do you see that? How do you see what their dominating stat would be? Wisdoms are clerics, druids, and rangers. Okay. Okay, so druid and ranger, huh? That would be very interesting for Shart. Druid, on the other hand, would be kind of fun. Shilalag. Your staff or club becomes magical. It deals 4 to 11 bludgeoning damage and uses your spellcasting ability for attack rolls. Well, that's cool. Huh. And monk? Monk skill with wisdom? Oh, but I see here, it seems to switch the dominating stat to dex. I might be able to make this decision later, because I think I'm gonna re-roll her anyway when we get withers. We'll keep her as is for now, and then I'll look into this in a minute. In several minutes after we get that. Sheds light in 9-meter radius and deals 1 to 4 or 1 to 8 fire damage when thrown. That's kind of cool. Use an object with an aura of light, blade ward, and thaumaturgy. Doesn't she have blade ward? No, that's Will that has blade ward already. Bards are just musical roads. Dude, bards are so awesome. They're so powerful. Can you be dead undead? The answer is maybe. What, vampires not having a reflection? You like that, Lucy? I always thought it was like one of the more fascinating elements of a vampire's lore. Sorcerers are wisdom as well. You and Vile are the same person, confirmed. I think you guys are on the same wavelength for sure. Fist bump of wisdom. Miles is pretty mild. I don't. No, I can't say that. Miles is pretty extra. It's pretty extra. Shart being able to produce light is just hilarious to me. I don't know. That shouldn't be allowed. Okay, so when we re-roll her though, do we change her feats out and everything too? Or is it literally just like her stats in her class? Like how deep does that go, chat? Sorcerers are charisma as well. Oh, okay. You can change everything. Okay. So, again, this is not going to matter that much right now. 2 cantrips and a level 1 spell from the cleric spell list. Cast level 1 spell once per long rest. And your spell casting ability for all 3 spells is wisdom. So I think my problem with her was that she has a couple of spells that aren't governed by wisdom, so they miss all the time and don't deal a lot of damage when they do hit. So would that be something that's good to throw on her? Not too worried about that one. What's resilient? Okay. Efficiency in that ability is saving throws. Savage attacker is always nice, but not for her. Does she have a lot of concentration spells? Not that I usually use. Change everything except her face? Yeah, Firebolt. Firebolt sucks. I never use it because it's just worthless on her. Options would be Cleric, which she already is, and Druid, who practically only has Thorn Whip. Yeah. Elves and half-elves use intelligence for their innate casting. Which is unfortunate, because she's not very smart. I mean, she's like average intelligence, which doesn't help me much. She's just high enough to not be in the negative. So, that's something we can't change. Shoot, even if I re-roll her, though, it might just be more cleric stuff then. I am using medium armor on her. Let's see, let me think of how I'm using her right now, because I like to throw stuff with her. I like to be supportive. I just like that she's a good support character. And then she tanks stuff pretty well. Not the best, but decent. And it would be good to have some concentration spells on her. Even though I haven't been using them. I don't know, I wish I could give her more of a damage option, though. Yeah, we keep talking about that. Like, Trickery Cleric is, like, the weirdest. It's so weird. Like, it's almost like you want to play her like a rogue. Like, it asks you to do so, but then so many other attributes in her build say, put her in the thick of the fight. So, it's like, what's the right thing to do here? You know? I just don't really like it. Yeah, I think... I don't know. We're gonna redo a lot of this stuff anyway. Let's just grab this for... Oh, wait, that's what this is? No. Oh, no. Okay. We're not gonna do that. We should be able to get Withers right after this section. So, let me just... Shoot. It's Finesse Weapon. I was thinking of doing Tempest. Yeah. Paladin. And then we got 2 Paladins. Then she's gonna have to compete with problems. You know? Which, I mean, that wouldn't be terrible. But I like the idea of having a Cleric. Someone who is focused on healing. And support spells, more so. Yeah, and if you do this, then you just get Thorn Whip and Poison Spray, which is... that's fine. Fairy Fire. That's kind of cool. Oh, but that would also affect the party. Not as cool. 2 paladins would totes be pals. They don't have to be trying to uphold her oath at the same time. That's gonna get complex. Cast water and then electrocute it. Wait, who gets a... Well, I need a sorcerer for the electric spells. 2 paladins is too few. Get all paladins in a party. Dude, Longstrider is powerful, though. I didn't realize that was until Long Rest. And it's always prepared. Hey. That's pretty fun. Oh, Tempest is... Oh. Oh. I see. I see. Okay. Well then, yeah. Okay, I'm doing this for now. I don't think I'm gonna have another combat encounter before, but why not do this for now? And then we'll switch her up whenever we get back to camp. That's right. Ritual spells all day. I love how at this early point in the game, I didn't see it. I tried to find one. I did not see a drawback for giving this girl armor. Other than, you know, her perk that like adds her, what is it, like her strength modifier to her armor class, which still ended up being 2 less than giving her medium armor. But there's got to be something later on that's gonna counteract that. This is an experiment for me. I'm either giving her tough or I'm giving her savage attacker. Is what I'm thinking. Or wait. Great Weapon Master is also really good on her. And I love using great weapons on her. Yeah. Wait. 4 paladins, a posse of buddies. Yeah. Thanks for the hydration, by the way, Reeps. I took it without saying anything. Her stats are wild for a barbarian. Yeah, so what's the deal with that? She does have charisma. She's got 10. But that's what keeps it out of the negative, right? Or wait, can you go as low as 8 without being negative? Or does 8 give you the -1? Her dex and constitution are low. Her unarmored is low. And so wearing armor is better. So do we need to re-roll her as well? Is that what I'm hearing? To try and distribute this better? So for Karlach, I mean, what's the deal with wisdom? Like, why would you even want any wisdom on Karlach? Eight's negatives, okay. Oh, to stop her from the stray charm spell. Right, okay. That does make sense. Her getting bewitched is not fun. But okay, that makes a little bit of sense. But yeah, so just so I understand this a little bit more, for barbarians, ideally, for their unarmored to be what it should be and to provide the armor class bonus that you would like to see, what stat distribution is the best for that? Because I kept thinking it was weird too. It was like, it doesn't make sense to me that giving her armor would give her a higher armor class. Yeah. Strength, dex, and constitution. 17, 16, 15. Okay. So, and then it's, hold on, let me look. I thought it would be on this list. It's not, is it? Oh, here we go. Unarmored defense. Oh, it's your constitution modifier. Okay, not your strength modifier. To your armor class. So even then, would 16 give me a +4 then to that modifier, or would it still be +3? Because I think it's currently +3, and that wasn't enough to outdo the medium armor still. is 10 plus dex. Oh. So like on the books, my armor class might be 13. But adding the dex, like that would add a saving throw in there on top of that. Okay, I wasn't thinking about that. So the base would be 13, but the high dex would counteract that during the checks whenever she's actually getting hit. So on the books, giving her medium armor would give her a higher armor class, a higher base, but lessen her saving throws with that in mind. Because you wouldn't get the dex bonus on there, or as high of one. Armor defense adds con onto it. The benefit of using no armor is that the robes and clothes in this game are specifically curated to be powerful for those who wear. Gotcha. Okay. Which we haven't run into much of that yet, because we're still pretty early on, but that's good to know. Okay. Well, then I think I have some redistribution to do in the near future. So for now, we're just going to throw Savage Attacker on her, because I'm also going to be re-rolling her. Oh my god, Will, you just bombarded me with choices. I don't mind playing around with peak optimization and stuff, though. It's fun. It's fun. I haven't really done that so much in some of my other playthroughs because I hadn't been considering any of this stuff as a non-D&D player. So it's fun to know. Also, I have a feeling there's going to be several situations where I'm going to want to benefit from that. During this playthrough, we're getting to a point now where I'm going to start, not right now, but soon, giving some control to some of my decision-making moments to y'all in the chat at times. And I know you, and y'all are going to make my life difficult. And Problems is going to have a difficult time maintaining his oath. So, I need all the edge that I can get. I know. I thought about that after the fact that I made my character a paladin. I was like, oh, this is going to be a problem. Problems is going to have lots of problems. Oh, man. I did not make the announcement yet. The reason I hadn't made the announcement yet is because I hadn't done my job and finished setting up the role in the Discord yet. So I will I'll make that announcement tomorrow when I'm live. So that way I have time to set that up. The last couple of days have been a little hazy for me, buddy. Forgive me. But yes, I'll make sure that that's ready to go so everybody can get into enjoying what you created for the server. Those of you who don't know, we have been putting together a D&D game on the Fence Discord server, and Javier or Reeps has done all the work on this. We've helped him out a little bit with some testing and whatnot, but beyond that, he wrote everything. He wrote the story. He created the world. It's very detailed, very thorough, super duper cool as well, I might add. So if you've ever been interested in D&D, we're starting off with some one-shots, which means you can jump in whenever he makes an announcement about a game going live. You can play just for a quest that they post, and then you can drop out whenever you're done. You don't have to commit to being a part of like a weekly campaign or anything like that. If you're just testing the waters a little bit and getting your feet wet in D&D for the first time, this is a great way to do that. But he set up a good detailed character creator and everything within the server, and laid out some nice detailed instructions that will be made available to you all here in the next few days. But if you're interested in that and you want to play with us, jump in Discord for one thing, and then keep an eye out for the announcement in the next day or two. Actually, tonight is what I'm going to do. At least tonight I'll get the rolls going. I'll make the announcement tomorrow. So keep an eye out for the announcement tomorrow. And you can jump in and play with us. It'll be a really good time. And thanks again to Reaps for putting this together for us and working so hard at it, man. Like, I know you put tons of hours into this. It's been a few months of work on your part on top of going to school and graduating and all of that. So I really, really appreciate you doing this for us and working so hard at it, man. Like, that's awesome. It's so cool. So give it up for Reaps. Get some hearts in the chat for Reaps because he's done a tremendous job creating this game for us. But yeah, more details tomorrow. And yeah, we'll talk more about it then. Never heard of D&D? Well, Kabuki, are you in the right place? What was I gonna grab with him? Mage Hand's funny. I love Minor Illusion. I've always liked Minor Illusion. True Strike's never a bad option, but with him, I feel like it's always easy to just like throw in a quick Eldritch Blast, you know? So to do a True Strike instead, I don't know. The utility of Minor Illusion might be really nice. Do I have anyone else with Minor Illusion? I don't think I do in this playthrough, unless like Shadowheart has it. I don't think that Shadowheart has it. I don't use it often, but when I have a knack to want to, I'm really glad that I have it. I'm gonna take it. And a spell. Oh, but he can get Cloud of Daggers? Yo. So the ones who play this game a lot, it's advisable to have your main character be a good dialogue class, or is it irrelevant? It's covered by whoever joins you. Oh, I'm gonna stay out of this one. I've heard that it can just be really fun to have a good dialogue class because you can talk your way out of most situations. I don't know how true that holds up throughout the game. I almost just want to default to Cloud of Daggers. Hellish Rebuke. React to your next attacker with flames that deal 2 to 20 fire damage. That's awesome. Speediest Retreat. Burning Hands. Witch Bolt. I do like Witch Bolt. But man, Cloud of Daggers though. Wait, is that's concentration as well. So, question. Because my governing stat for Will is charisma, does that mean that anytime he's getting a level up here, that whatever spells I can choose, are they going to be charisma governed because of his class? Or is that not the case? Is it like spell by spell? It is that way. Okay. Okay, good to know. Well, then freaking Scorching Ray would be hilarious on him, too. Because that's really powerful. The Witch Bolt, though. The Witch Bolt. I'm thinking about lightning charges. Because I am trying to get something going with that in this playthrough. And oh, that's going to be so good with the Tempest Cleric then. You know what? It doesn't make me want anything more than Cloud of Daggers, though. I love this spell. Alright, and his feet. Let's see. Ignore resistance to a damage type of your choice. Okay, that's cool. You have advantage on any saving throw against it. Use reaction immediately Immediately make an attack against the caster. That's fun. I do like that. Oh, and he would be good at breaking concentration? Dang, that's really cool too. I feel like that would also be something good for ranged characters, because usually people that are using a spell that requires concentration, they kind of retreat from you. So, that could have been one that problems could have benefited from, actually. Is it a melee character's feat? It's only melee? Oh, yeah, you're right. I just need to read, that's all. Okay, never mind. Don't feel bad about not giving it the problems. Still can't use it on Will. I'll think about it. Let me see. So this gives us 2 more cantrips from... So let me see. Oh, it's just these. Right. And then another spell here. Right. Okay. Not so worried about that. Mobile. I don't know why I think of Will as a very mobile character. I kind of like the idea of that too. If you move after making a melee attack, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from your target. Difficult terrain doesn't slow you down, and you get increased movement. Mage Slayer is awesome on a fighter late game. I was gonna give that to my Tav in another campaign, the one that I've got the fighter on. Most of its benefits are melee, ranged or with melee weapons. Okay, good to know. All right, Garrett, have a good night, man. We'll see you next time. Keep your head up and your heart strong out there, buddy. Savage Attacker, no. Sentinel, no. This just gives us proficiency in whatever skills we want. No. Saving throws to maintain concentration on a spell. What does he do that you need concentration for? I don't know that would be... And he doesn't need Weapon Master. He does have Hex. He has to maintain concentration for Hex? Okay. Performer, serenade those goblins while blasting with eldritch energies. You know how good that would be, though? Honestly, that would be so fun. Oh my god. We actually don't have anybody that can play musical instruments in our party this time around. At least I think. We didn't make it to where Problems learned to play the lute, right? Like, we didn't get that right? Yeah, I don't think we did. That'd be so funny. A barbarian with music proficiency? That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. So Warcaster could be useful for something like Hex. He is a light armor guy. Strength and Dex bonus to 1, which not really worried about that. Why am I struggling with this one? Why do I not know what to do with Will? I'm always using his conjure weapon. I don't really worry about proficiencies with him. Oh, that's kind of cool though. But again, since I'm not using finesse weapons most of the time, it might not be great with him. Yeah. Yeah. Which that would just be ability improvement, right? I might do that. I might do that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. That works for me. You really can't go wrong with that. I'm horribly indecisive with him for some reason. So I think that we went and collected all that we needed to from these dead skelly guys. There might be one or two we need to grab on our way out, but we can get back to that.
Moving in.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Shart is still
I'm ready.
a dragon lady. You need to not be anymore. Oh, she got her hair back. I wonder if her hair was messed up simply because of the disguise.
Let's get going. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
No, I see why that would have been confusing though, Kabuki.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
I love this. This is like such an Indiana Jones kind of vibe because of his stupid hat. Spooky boy.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
You can't just come out, like, from a sarcophagus and start rolling me through rounds of Trivial Pursuit. What manner of undead are you to ask such a question?
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
I don't owe you any answers. Yeah. Ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Let's see. I feel like I have to go with the paladin answer. I think, in the non, roleplay playthrough, I would probably go with 3. And I have a lot of reasons as to why I would go with 3 that we could discuss. Because I feel like it's so subjective. You know what I mean? But Problems is gonna go with that depends on the virtue of the life that is lived.
I am curious by what standards thou shalt judge. Very well. I am satisfied.
Out the gate with deepest philosophical
We have
ideals.
met, and I know thy face.
Can't say he doesn't come out the gate with
We
purpose.
will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Well, now hold on, Withers.
We have nothing more to discuss. Continue on thy way, as if I were not here.
But you are here.
I must attend this place after so many years away. We will see each other again soon.
Soon. You seem to be very certain of that. Ow.
The mechanics of fate would be difficult to explain to one such as thyself. Regardless, it will occur.
Okay. Well, that's good enough for problems. What you got in this sarcophagus, buddy? Oh, you got a soul coin. We'll give that to Karlak.
Soul coin. Yes, I can use this.
She gets so excited. Amulet of Lost Voices that gives us Speak with Dead. All right, chat, who do we want to speak with dead? Do we want Problems to be speaking with the dead? Do we want Will to be speaking with the dead? What say you? Problems can't speak with dead. Is he not allowed to because of his oath? Is that bad? What if Shart spoke with dead? It does feel kind of weird. We made Samwise Gamgee speak with dead in our other campaign. That was also pretty weird. What a crazy guy. All right, well then, I'm gonna give it to Will. Shard is comfy with the dead. But, I don't know, I feel like the Warlock talking with the dead makes sense too. Also, that probably doesn't matter. Charisma doesn't matter in those kinds of contexts. But you know what? You are the people, and the people have spoken. I'll give it to Shadowheart. There we go. You're gonna be talking with all our dead people for us, lady. Why am I searching bases? Attack them. It inflicted Bane on the vase. That'll show it. That's so stupid. What's up, Withers? Let's see. Check out this guy.
Parchment and bone dust. Still comforting after all this time.
Parchment and bone dust. Why do you like that so much? Okay. Now these guys, they're showing as empty. So, never mind. I don't need to be checking them. I think I'm good. We already went through this room. What are you doing over here? Pondering out loud. I'm supposed to ignore you?
We have nothing more. I must attend this place after so
right.
many years.
We'll be on our way then.
How long has it been?
How long has it been though? Vase, ow, my life. The video glitch of Withers Crab walking around this area? No, I have not seen that. It sounds ridiculous. All right, onwards and upwards. So Kabuki, I don't know if you saw the last episode at all, but we were all the way up, over here at the mountain pass, and we hadn't done this yet. Like we kind of just forgot to do the crypt, and I forgot to rescue Lae'zel. So we got there, and then Lae'zel comes running down the mountain pass, and I'm like, oh my god, did we even interact with her at all this whole time? And I was like, I guess not, but like she must have figured out a way to get out. And then we went and talked to the Gith that were there, and they just executed her, and then proceeded to execute the rest of us. It was awful. So we came back to try and do it right. She was dead, and now she's not, because we all died. And so, when we reloaded, I decided that, well, I'm gonna do this later. We'll come back and make sure that we pick her up. I have started this game fresh, like 5 or 6 times, with just different campaigns, different characters, and different groups of people. Because this is just one of those games that's fun to do that with, you know? And so I just got mixed up and forgot that I hadn't done some things early on in this playthrough that I had in others. So I genuinely thought that we had already gone through all of that and totally neglected the fact that when we've gone back to camp a couple times, I didn't see her there. So it just slipped my mind. Chase, what's up, buddy? Welcome back, man. Happy Thursday and good morning from your awakening of the naps. I hope you had a good one, man. Pixameter, I'm here just for the drops, but I really want to see this now. Well, hello, first of all. Second of all, I hope you get your drops. Thanks for hanging here with us to get them. But yeah, so that's been undone. I have to stress that point. It's been undone. She's no longer dead. She should actually oh, wait a minute. She's not here. Well, that is a pickle, isn't it? Well, okay. So we do not have Lae'zel in the party, and we don't get to yet. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, we might be in some trouble, fam. So maybe there's still a way to prevent her from getting executed. Oh no. I like that her platform is still just floating in the air, though. That's good. Crossed my mind at the last possible second before crossing the no going back part of the game. Wait, I once forgot Asterion until the very end of Act 2. Oh no! Oh no. I wish I forgot Asterion until the very end of Act 2. Yeah, just saying. Who said that? It's fine. Fun fact, I chose your channel because of the family-friendly tag. You're the only one. Oh, really? Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. I know that it can be a little bit weird, the family-friendly tag with the games such as this because of the mature themes and whatnot. Oh crap, I'm encumbered. But aside from the gaming content, which we still do try to keep as wholesome as possible, I like keeping things family-friendly here. It goes along with our mission and what we try to do here, supporting other people and talking about mental health and stuff like that. That's cool. I'm glad that you like that. Thanks for finding us. I didn't realize that we were the only channel playing this game with that tag. That's super weird. All right, my man, you're very encumbered. I'm gonna give some stuff over to Karlak. We have too many wares, man. Too many wares. Because I'm a pack rat. I just decided to grab literally everything. I think the last time we were playing this Poltergeist, he called me a treasure goblin from Diablo. Wares. Okay. Very good. I did have a brimmed hat on her at one point. That was funny to me. I'm keeping it, just in case I want to put it back up. There's new Stellar Blade news? No, I didn't see that. That sounds awesome. The Karlak. I can't pick anything else up because Problems is too massive. But we'll pick up this Dragon Age egg mushroom. Can you imagine if that encumbered me? Dude, I don't know why Lae'zel not being here makes me so nervous. I can't believe I forgot to get her. Oh my goodness. It's coming out in 2024 and I will never shut up about the women in that game. So as wholesome and family friendly as we are, Polterghosty is our resident horn dog. Breaded horn dog, though, you know, he's protected. And all the characters in that game, Stellar Blade, look way too sexy for their own good. I never turned into bread. You didn't turn into it. Just were maybe engulfed by it. That's what you think. All right, I better go pawn off some of this stuff that's on problems before we go any further. I am very excited, though. That release date being in 2024, next year, it's gonna be a good year. That game looks really cool. My little dwarf friend. Hello.
Need anything else?
I need to sell so many things.
Of course. But please, remember.
Give me your gold.
Everyone in need.
Sell all wares. Bam. Problems is suddenly lighter. Sell that. We can sell malachite. This, I need to get back to Shadowheart. I gotta keep my tenants. I can't remember why I kept some of these things that are on me right now. Oakfather's Embrace. I don't think that I'm gonna end up using that. I'll just send that to camp for now because I don't know what to do with it at the moment. And his armor makes him look like a football? Wait, who? Whose armor? Aaron? We gotta punt him. Is he a puntable? So okay, just because this is eternally in the back of my head as a maybe I need it. Seasoned Baldur's Gate players, do I need to keep any of the books that I pick up that give me any like map markers or anything like that? Is there any point to keeping them? You fell asleep. Well, dude, you're sick, man. It's okay. It's okay. Take all the naps that you need, Reeves. Sit in the shower? I've never tried to just do that whenever I'm sick. That seems like a really good idea, though. All right, I think that's all I'm offloading from him.
What am I to do?
What do you have? You got your chain shirt. They're cool for lore reasons, but you sold yours. Okay. Pixameter, dude, right on. Thanks for stopping in and hanging with us for a little bit today. Choosing us to finish out the drop as well tomorrow. I think we might play a little bit of this tomorrow. I'm playing Dead by Daylight tomorrow. Is my plan. But we'll see where we're at with this tonight and if I want to pick it up tomorrow. But yeah, definitely pop on in and see what we're doing. Yeah, it was nice to meet you. I hope you have a great rest of your night and keep your head up and your heart strong. Yeah, I mean, the books never weigh that much, but like I don't know why I have the Toll House Ledger. We can sell that. Yeah. Scimitar, sell that, sell a quarterstaff, which for some reason I did not put in wares. These metallic gloves. Why does she have them again? I don't remember. Selling those. Okay. She's in good shape.
Making me sweat.
Oh, you're in good shape. I have a whole water barrel on her. When did that happen? I don't know why that happened. Wait, who has all my soul coins? You? Give those to Parlak. You fool.
Let's march.
What am I gonna do with that water barrel? When you're such a loot goblin, you don't even remember picking stuff up. It's true. It's true. I have no idea where the water barrel came from. It must have come from, like, Joachim's Rest, maybe. But, yeah, I don't remember.
Defender of the people.
You're not proficient with this, so we're gonna sell it. And the padded armor. Yeah. And his earthy garb. There you go. No more open chest for you, sir. Okay. How's everyone on potions? You have 9 of them. Oh, we're fine.
Will guide me.
We're fine on potions.
Where am I needed?
Better spread them around, actually. Okay, anything I need to buy while I'm here? Chromatic orb, scroll of blur, acid arrow, hold person, dimension door. Oh, I do like that. I don't know if I need to get it, but I like it. How much gold do I have? Not enough to be dropping 200 just on this scroll of dimension door. At least I don't think. Elixir of heroism. Nice. That's cool. I didn't even know that was a thing. Let's see. Vince in a mustache with a hoodie over his head. Sing, my precious. It's mine. My own. My precious. Don't touch the precious. I need to loot it and sell it for later. I'm going back against my word. I'm buying the scroll of dimension door. New core memory unlocked. There we go. All right. Do I have any arrows of roaring thunder? Those are always useful to have on me too.
What's the story?
The answer is no.
A long way to go still.
Might grab one of those as well. Oh, that's Arrow of Darkness. Wait. That's only 40 gold? Boy, howdy. Okay. And I think that might be it. Might be all I'm grabbing here. Oh, wait. One sec. I think I spent my Arrow of Fire. And those are nice to have, too. Yeah, I'm getting one of those. Okie dokie. Dude, now I just want all the arrows. This is bad. Can I just buy one? I'm gonna buy one of these. Arrows of darkness. Okay. Alright, I gotta get out of here before I buy up all his arrows.
Sylvanus be with you.
And also with you. Okay, last time I was here, I was told I needed to get Infernal Iron by Damon. Damon? Yeah. So I'll need to continue on to either the Goblin Camp or the village that's name I can never remember, that's overrun by goblins, to get that. I did remember I was supposed to talk to Zevlor, so I'm gonna do that before we leave here. And I'm not gonna steal from the man. We're not gonna go that route.
Zevlor, by Delt's virtue, the Blade of Frontiers? What's happened, Will?
I paid the price of angering the wrong devil.
Believe me, I understand better than most.
A moment
Wait, really?
passes as Zevlor contemplates Will's words. He then turns his attentions to you.
I heard what happened.
Huh.
Thank you. for
Interesting.
protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
We're not gonna make them leave the grove. Let's see. and you delay the ritual.
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying.
Right.
It's Corker's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
That's not a very paladin thing to say. Why don't you get rid of her? Need to cut your losses and run. I feel like this is the only thing that... Yes, it is. It's your boy Zevlor. Faintest of hearts. The only real thing we could say here to do problems justice is you need to cut your losses and run. But I don't want them to have to leave. Well, so be it.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them.
What?
Bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter.
They'll
It's no
scatter.
small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
I can do this. I can do this. Hold on, I just noticed my alerts have not been going off. And I have to say, I am so sorry. I know Pixamator is not still here, or not here right now because they had to bounce. But Kabuki, I did not even hear your follow notification. Is it coming through on the stream? That might be the first technical issue that we're experiencing today. I said there would be one. I anticipated there being some. Oh my god, you guys heard it! Dude! So it's just me. Oh no! Well, this is for both of you then. Thank you so much for following the channel. I appreciate it. Love the support. Everybody hit us with the welcome commands. Get us some hearts in the chat and bring our new friends into the LLG family. Glad to have you here, Kabuki. Glad to have you here too, Pixa. Oh, I know you're not here right now. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you guys earlier. That's so weird. Hold on, I'm doing a thing real quick. Because I need to check my levels. The visual showed up for the test. The sound did not play in my headphones. I see Andy's cheer. I don't hear it though. What? Oh man, that sucks. That's not supposed to be. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry for your loss today. And also my loss. Why is that happening? Oh, I bet you one day we will have alerts again. I bet you it's because, oh nope, the device is set correctly. Yeah, dude, I have no clue. My test button's broken too. Why is everything broken? OBS updates and everything breaks. Oh no! I will fix this before tomorrow. Bear with me, chat. Do me a favor, if you see another follow, another cheer, another donation, whatever come through today, can you all do me a huge solid? Can you welcome, first of all, just show some love to whoever the individual is in the chat. Throw your favorite emojis out there. Give them the Fence T loves if you have them. The welcome commands were always good. That notified me just a moment ago. And hit me with the sound effect. What? This could also be very chaotic. Some of y'all have sound effect commands. And actually, does this still work? Let me see. That's broken too. Oh my god. All right, I got some things to fix, but yeah. Notify me as well, so that I don't miss any of this. Because I don't want people to go unnoticed. That sucks. The button is gone. That one that one I needed to correct on my own. So I caught that one before y'all clicked it today and it didn't work right. I feel like you're not alerting me to anything, Ghosty. I feel like you're just trying to spook me now. Oh my goodness. You have OBS installed? Probably, well, you were talking about wanting to dabble in streaming. I'm sure that at one point you downloaded it because you were gonna give it a shot.
My plant's on fire! Oh!
Here we go. My command is the new button. It's as spooky as the button, just about. Okay, kill the Goblin Horde's leaders. I'll see what I can do. Problems can do that.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, sir.
It cuts off.
But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
We will find it. All right, there's got to be something else for me
Our
that you
time
have.
grows short. If Korga won't abandon her madness, then we'll have to try the road, goblins or no.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to discuss something else, actually. That was the Imperial March. Yeah, that's Reap's sound effect command.
What is it?
What brings your people out into the wilds?
We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
Gods! These are those thieves. Their whole city was dragged into Avernus for a while. Zariel was delighted. When they made it back out, I hoped they got their happy ending.
Man, these poor tieflings. Andy Pillar, you still have it. Yeah. Dude, that's an OG command, too. That's like from back in the day. That's like 2016 fence command. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna give them some hope. If your people survive that, they'll survive anything.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again.
This game follows the events of the Descent into Avernus campaign module from D&D. Oh, really? Oh, that's really cool. I wish I knew more about D&D, man, because the level of detail and the tie-ins that are going on here are tremendous. Why did Halsin go with the adventurers?
Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to. This grove is poorer
Artifact,
for
huh?
losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to.
Understandable, Zevlor. Thanks for not trying to kill me.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Yeah. I could agree. Am I allowed to read your book? Will I get in trouble for reading your book? Front and center, a thespian's memoir. In fact, the greatest joy of my life hasn't been acting, but becoming. When you choose a character to play, you don't just wear a mask. You take a little of their soul for your own. Whoever you are in your heart of hearts changes, if only by the faintest mote. I mean, that's cool. I like that. I feel like you see like actors and voice actors getting into roles in the characters that they play, and then when you see interviews with them and they talk about that, like a lot of times they're tapping into something that's like within themselves that they can relate to with that character, right? Like that's part of the skill of acting. But also there's a lot of times where something in that character evokes something new within them through the process of that acting. And I always thought that that was a really, really cool phenomenon. Like when they were interviewing the voice acting cast for Final Fantasy 16. It was really touching and wholesome to kind of see them talk about their experience with bringing those characters to life.
They can and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get used to that.
The entire city got teleported to the Nine Hells thanks to corrupt leadership, and the campaign is about bringing the city back to the material plane. Upon returning, the denizens of the city are too scared of the devils and thus kick out tieflings who look like devils, and here they are. Wow! That sucks, dude. They're trying to find their safe haven on their way back to Baldur's Gate. Wow. Yeah, and I've read a lot of the texts already that have referred to this event. So that's really cool to hear you explain that. And I can make connecting threads to some of the material that we've read here. Have you ever had a god change your blood? It is a horrifying thing, even for those who may desire it. Yet few tieflings wished for Asmodeus to claim their bodies, only to be given no choice in the matter. It is not as if we were well loved before the Archdevil's gambit. Our people have always struggled against the notion of devilkin, as if a single drop of infernal ichor inescapably corrupts. How amusing when so many others willingly sell their souls to fiends, yet their culture as a whole escapes the blame. By what method can we redeem ourselves when the crime is not ours? I would drive a blade into every warlock that aided Asmodeus' damned ritual, but personal vengeance cannot undo the will of a god, much less one as slippery as the Lord of Lies. When every passerby thinks you a thief and a heretic, it is deeply tempting to become one. The only thing that has stopped me is knowing Asmodeus wants nothing more than for all of us to fall from grace. Don't give him what he wants. Don't give him what he wants. Gosh, if that's not a relatable feeling either. I think about like living life with a disability or mental illness, or like even as a minority group, and having people tell you who you are, and like what a maddening experience that is to go day in and day out. People just already having an idea or a decision made about who you are as a person when they don't even know you, and how after you experience that enough, it makes you want to just be like, well, what's the point of trying to be different when they just believe this of me anyway? I may as well just like meet their expectations. It'd be easier and my treatment wouldn't be any different. Like that's such a relatable feeling. That sucks, man. The racism against the tieflings is pretty terrible. Okay, I think I've talked about everybody here that I'd like to talk to in past visits. So, wait, is Ethel still here? Hold on, let me swing by her real quick.
We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face will frighten a troll. You're an idiot.
Wait, have I talked to Roland?
My thunder wave will make quick work.
Yeah,
of
okay,
any goblin.
okay.
Just you wait.
You keep telling yourself that, bud.
Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or potions?
Let me see what you got. I guess I grabbed that potion of greater healing. That wouldn't be too bad. Got the funds for it right now, so I may as well. Yeah, my level 1 spell will destroy those goblins. That's how I think every single time I hear him say that. Like, right. You do you, buddy. Elixir of Hill Giant Strength is pretty awesome. How long does that last for? It doesn't say. Oh, until long rest. It does say. I'm bad at reading, apparently. I'll grab one of these. Okay. Oh, that's right. I sold
Take care now, sweetie.
shanties for the Biatch Queen to her. Cal and Leah. Okay. All right. Let's skedaddle. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything else before we head out again. Explore the powers the parasite gave you. Okay. We freed the artist. So he's going on to do his thing. Working on saving the refugees now. So we have to defeat the goblins in the goblin camp. Keeping an eye out for the Night Song and the Grand Duke. He was captured by Drow and taken westward. So is he... I feel like he's going to be through the mountain pass that I'm too terrified to go to right now. Everything there was level 5. I mean, we're level 4 now, so we're closer to where we need to be, but I'm not feeling the confidence in tackling them just yet. Puts a lot of perspective on why Will's pact is so controversial. Yeah, that's a good point. Because, I mean, even if it was for reasons that were noble, which he doesn't carry any regrets about, right? It was still getting him tied up in something that so many people, one, detested, like outside of the Tiefling's culture, but then even within the Tiefling race's history, that's giving more power to those who besmirched their name, and are sort of like a cause for the amount of disdain that the world has towards them. So it's like lose-lose on both sides in terms of like who's looking at Will and the decision that he's made. It makes it a really hard decision to accept. That's a very good point. Andy, thanks for the hydration, buddy. Appreciate you. There's a playstyle which I enlisted to use those potions on strength-based characters every single day. Oh, really? That way you can have 8 strength and reallocate those stats. Potion gives 21 and you're better than ever. Dude, that's actually really cool. That's an awesome way to play, actually. Yeah, it's understandable as to why they wouldn't be looked at very kindly. Okay, so we're still looking for his dad. Where did we leave off with Shadowheart? Shared the old memory with us. That's right. That's right. And then we accused Mother Superior of being abusive, and she didn't really like that too much, but... Planting seeds, man. Jade, it's rough. I actually really like Shadowheart's story. Looking forward to diving into that some more. Okay, we're still looking for Infernal Iron. And we met Will's diabolical patron, Mizora. Right. Oh, that's right. Asterion tried to eat us. Sorry. Drink our blood. Drink our blood. We told him no. It was bad. He's a bad Asterion. He got sad. Wandered off, tail between his legs. And then everybody else was like, dude's a vampire. We're gonna keep him around? And we said we need to keep him around. Right? We need him as much as he needs us. There was problems trying to take the high road and not treat the man with hate. Because he hadn't done anything terrible to us yet. And he agreed to not do it once he was caught when he tried. So we gave him the benefit of the doubt, but don't really trust him. You're making me drink so much water, dude. Andy's on a quest to make me pee. All right. So I think what I want to do, I don't think I'm forgetting anything over here now. We did the harpies. I remember that. Okay, why don't we come over this way? So let's go west. We got a long trek ahead of us. Is there anywhere? I'm trying to think of how we want to enter this village. I don't really want to use the parasite's powers, which means that we probably shouldn't go like just straight in. We might need to try and be somewhat subtle in our approach to this camp here. This might be challenging, actually. All right. There's a lot of goblins in this place. In reference to the question of the day, are you referring to the 12 elements of nature? Earth, water, wind, fire, thunder, ice, force, time, flower, shadow, light, and moon? It's open to interpretation. I didn't put any major stipulations on it. Which, if anybody would like to answer the question of the day, we do have a new one every single day that we're live. Helps to drum up some conversation, get to know each other a little bit, and sometimes allows us to open up about who we are and the way that we think about things. So if you like that, feel free to answer ours. Today I'm asking everyone, what is an element that you identify with and why? And at any point in the stream, you can always type in exclamation point QOD to pull a question of the day up during the stream in the chat. Exclamation point A, preceding your response will ensure that it gets captured as well into a queue. In case the chat's moving and I miss it, I can refer back to that queue to make sure that we get to your responses. For reference, Mashi chose mud. He's never gonna get away from that joke now. Oh my god. Darkness imprisoning me, all that I see. Forced time and flowers, I cannot live, I cannot die. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Wait, hold on, I don't wanna... I better quick save here. No, I think his actual answer was air and earth, if I remember right. Time to burn bridges. No, don't do it. Don't burn bridges. Jeff Bridges is a beloved icon. I'm really scared to just walk in there, so I'm not gonna yet. I want to check for this cache, because I know there's some hidden stuff around here. Oh, did we not get the paper that tells us about this? Oh, we need to do that first. Okay. Wait. Oh, you all failed your perception check. Oh, why live? Now we'll never get it. Well, it is what it is. All right, let me go back up. We gotta go around here. I read out your answer. We talked about it. Talk about Sam Porter bridges. Don't burn that man either. He's even more beloved than Jeff.
The whole village is falling to pieces. These goblins aren't exactly house proud as occupiers go.
Oh boy.
Blame the gobs. Place looks like it's been abandoned a good while. But hey, maybe we can scare up a few dusty bottles of wine somewheres.
All right, we better be careful.
Weapon blueprints. Split any takings we find. Not too refined
Sister,
here.
you've got a deal.
Quick ideas sketched out.
Listen, I am digging the back and forth between Karlach and Shart. Wasn't expecting that. All right, let's see here. We got some responses to the question of the day. So Reeps says, I think I most associate with the element of light and moon. I'm both of the mindset that I bring light to the world with my smiles and jokes, and I try to be the best out of everything. But I also like the moon. Hide away and can have some dark times. Yeah, dude, I like that. I like that. I didn't even consider, for some reason, like the moon to be like an element too. But I also really like that one. The moon has there's a distinct beauty that it captures. That I think is really cool. Like, you associate nighttime with darkness and like shadows and I don't know, like there's negative connotations that can come with the night. But I always thought the moon sort of highlighted the beauty that night can hold. And there's tranquility there. There's an other side to the world that is often left unseen and can be misunderstood, but is often it's hiding in plain sight. It transforms like what you see in the day into a different form. And there's something just kind of mystical about that I always appreciated when thinking about the moon as well. Which is cool, but I can also see it that way too. Like, yeah, hiding away, having some dark times, it can be representative of that for sure. This is a good answer, man. Thanks, it definitely gave me some food for thought. I can corroborate too. You are a light bringer for sure, my friend. Thanks for sharing. We had a, wait, if you fail a perception check and have a shovel, just dig. Wait, for real? Oh. Well, that's good to know. Okay. I'll have to go back there then. Oh yeah, I probably just didn't put it up on screen, Mashi. You're right. You're right. I did see Chase had one. Where did that go? Here it is. Chase says, not a great answer, but fire attacks are always pretty cool in most games. Any answer is a good answer, man. So you like the element of fire. Is there one that, like, is there a reason it stands out to you in a way other than like characters' attacks, like elemental attacks in games? Like if you think of like sitting and like looking at a fire. Like staring at a candle flame or a campfire or something like that. Is there like feelings that would evoke, or like symbolism that you see within that? Just out of curiosity. That's cool though. Fire attacks were always my go-to in any games that I was playing for a very, very long time. They're just super cool. All right, yeah. Aided instructions. You know what? You can just straight up take these. I don't think that you need these for anything. You can't read them. I'm gonna drop them. Can you read these? No. I'm gonna drop those too then. All right. It's a smoking pipe. These aren't used for anything, right? I've always picked them up and then really haven't found any use for them, so kick myself later for picking them up. All right, wooden crate. What we got in here? Malachite. Okay. Should we smoke this bugbear?
What's hiding here?
Problems is, as a paladin, I feel like is gonna be pretty anti-goblin. Karlak, what are you doing? Hold on. There's a skeleton of a person over here. All right, this is gonna be tricky. We want, is there anything else over here that I'm not accounting for? We have like a scout on the roof around this corner. Oh, there's these guys. Okay, we'll be careful of them at first. I think I am gonna smoke this bugbear. See the light in the goblins' problems? I don't know that problems will. Hold on, let's check the tenets real quick. Kindle the light through acts of kindness, and kindle the light of hope in the bleakest hollows of despair. Where love blooms against the devilry that would snip its stem, we want to shelter the light and preserve our own light by delighting in culture and small joys to preserve the light in your own heart. So, we've literally witnessed the goblins preying upon these tieflings. They're threatening to invade the Emerald Grove. And, it is the thing that the tieflings are most afraid of, having to go out on the road to Baldur's Gate on their own. So I'm gonna say that we're gonna smoke them all. Yeah. Our act of kindness would be to enkindle the people's light against darkness and despair. Goblins are embodying that darkness and despair right now. Misunderstood though they may be, they are murdering people. So Paladin's simple half-orc mind is not gonna think about it too much further than that. I don't know where they come from. If one speaks to me, then we'll figure it out. For now, Goblin bad, Paladin protect good. Good being threatened by goblin people. Mr. Scrawny Bugbear, See, like, we could test the theory. We could wake up the bugbear and try to say hi. And if they attacked us, then we would have our answer. I'm pretty sure that's what would happen. But what if they alerted the rest of the goblins here? Is there a way to just wake this man up without attacking them? Hold on. Hold the phone. We can just examine them. I don't think that we are in for any sort of conversation from this man. Yeah, he's gonna die. He's going down. Sorry, fam. Let me get everyone in position here. You
protects me.
Come on up here. Will. Now, Karlak, you also need to be up here. Will, you're good where you're at. Cool.
Best think ahead or I'm lost.
All right, Indiana Jones. Are you ready? Ready to strike this sleeping boy down? Here it goes. Oh my goodness! Problems! When did you get so strong? Okie dokie. We have things to add to wares. Like the loot goblin that Problems is. We don't need any more food. That was very good. You know what, though? I think that I'm forgetting to do something crucial here before we get into all this combat, which is to go back to camp and redistribute some character stats. I think I very much need to go do that. So before we go too much further, I'm gonna. Maybe Withers is there already. He is!
Breathe deep and move.
No, he ain't gonna. That bugbear ain't telling nobody nothing. Andy hasn't answered the question of the day. Ooh. Ooh, Andy says, I think I identify with water the most. I like to go with the flow, but also relate to the troubled waters of the sea or the torrential downpour of the clouds. I find it all very calming and feel water is a driving force while also being conductive for life and joy. I love that you brought up like the power that water has as well. Like it's often attributed with like calming, tranquility, like flexible, just like ebb and flow, right? But the seas and storms and things like that, like there is a lot of destructive force and power, and almost like it can be a force to be reckoned with as well, that we hadn't really talked about today. And I like that you brought that up. That is really cool. And it's in it's like both of these things, like one doesn't supersede the other. Like it can also be a source of life and tranquility as much as, in the right conditions, be something that is destructive and a cause for fear. I think that's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing, Andy. The internet's out for blood for Mashi. Oh no. Someone send help. Or sopapillas.
As predicted.
Boy, you just know everything, don't you, Withers?
Here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you? Can you explain why you're helping me?
Be assured, it is not by choice.
Okay. What kind of services can a skeleton offer? No. You were sorting out something before. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny.
This cult of the Absolute coming up again.
Coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Okay. There's people that fell in battle against the cult of the Absolute. And Withers is giving them chance for retribution through joining our party. Love the Bone Man. He's a good boy. A perplexing boy, but a good one nonetheless. Jenny's got an answer to the question of the day. Remember, we're asking everybody if what element would you identify with and why? Jenny says, I think I could identify with all 4 elements. Like water, I can go nicely with the flow. Fire, I'm not afraid to get heated if need to. With wind, I'm peaceful at heart, and like earth, I'll gladly face my problems head on. And finally, if I were to combine different parts of myself, it'll be like a natural disaster waiting to burst. Even my calm and flowing side can turn into a water spout. I love how you're going at this. This is a cool angle. Like the combination of elements, like, because obviously that addresses some more complexities of being a human being. You know, like there's many sides to a single element, but a lot of us might attribute different parts of our personalities or of our like demeanor and affect to different elements that might be evoked at different times. So we're all kind of like sorcerers in that regard, which I think is really cool. Also, I love that. So one of my favorite video games is Grandia, and they have a mechanic in that game where you combine elemental eggs to create like more powerful spells, and you can combine things like air and I think was it like air and earth or something to create electricity, or fire and water, or fire and earth to create blast and like stuff like that. And so what you're talking about kind of reminds me of that, where like when putting elements together and different qualities of those elements together can create entirely new elements. It could be more destructive or more beneficial depending on their properties and how they play off of each other. That's fun. Thanks for your response. That's a pretty cool one. I will bring balance to the chat, or destruction. I can't decide which one it's gonna be. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I can't trust these cultists. Let me ask though.
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Oh, he's saying that because I was considering, like, I was doubting the those who were slain. Oh no, now does Withers think that I might be in league with the Absolute? Is that why I would be guilty? Well, that's just not the case, sir. I'm just eternally curious as a dumb good boy. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
That's pretty incredible magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
For a perplexing good boy, he sure is a simple, he carries a simple approach to some of these questions. Okay, what's the cost?
A matter of coin.
You want my dollars? Okay, that's fine. Can you help me change my class?
As thou desire.
Wait, not my class. Someone else's class. Oh crap, hold on. Shadowheart. Oh, she's still here. Everybody's ungrouped. Whoops. I always forget that. Go back to camp, girl. Oh, man. Okay, you don't need to be sneaking no more.
Got to keep moving.
Ah, another. Thy name.
Blood on my face isn't helping this judgment. That's fair.
In thy camp.
I would be suspicious of me
Whenever thou
too.
hast need of my services.
Okay. Help me change my class.
As thou desire.
Alright, so we're going with the cleric. And let's see, the subclass, I think I was going to go with Tempest. But I actually don't know of any of these other domains. Your god grants you a plethora of healing magics. But I want to be a sparky girl. So we're going with Tempest. I'll explore these other ones some other time. Faith has made you the very thunder that quakes the black firmament, the lightning coursing through the veins of a terrible storm. She gets heavy armor and martial weapons. So wait, does that mean she's... Oh wait, she should still be able to use the medium armor though, right? Like, will she still have that? I guess I could do my stats too. You're right, Kabuki. I want to use this piece of armor here. Alright, Thunder Wave, Fog Cloud. What else? I guess that's just what we start with, huh? And the Wrath of the Storm is a reaction. Strike back at an attacking creature, dealing 2 to 16 lightning damage or thunder damage. The target takes half damage on a successful saving throw. That's freaking cool, dude. What? That's so awesome. Alright, you got Sacred Flame. What else can we give you? Guidance, I'm gonna keep that. No, actually, I might leave that as is. Resistance is pretty cool. Why not? And then the Sacred Flame. This is the one I never really get much success out of. But that might be different now that we're re-rolling some stuff. We'll see. Okay. Leave that as is. And abilities. This is what we're going to want to clear. So... I'm thinking here, like, Wisdom being the main one. It'll be different now that I have more Wisdom. Like, that's going to give me +2. So we'll have 19 Wisdom here. And I think what we were talking about earlier, 15s in the top 3 aren't bad. Right? Although this is Cleric. Oh, okay, you got something here. 15, 8, 16. So I don't need to worry about Dex. Constitution, right. Need that, especially if she's still being a bit tanky. Let me give her the +1 on that. And then really 8s for everything else. I mean, that's it right there. We still have 2 points, though. So 15. There we go. I can roll with that. Okay. Could trade strength for dexterity. Just to make her more tanky. And have better at saving throws. That might be better, especially since I'm... Like, I don't really want to attack with her so much. I would love to use things like Sacred Flame to deal damage. If I had to deal a little bit of damage with her. And then whatever else I'm going to be getting from this Tempest subclass, I mean, these spells are pretty cool. Kind of wish I'd get a different one than Fog Cloud, though. Oh, she'd move faster in initiative. Oh, right. The dex thing that we were talking about earlier was just because of the unarmed perks for Karlach, right? Strength's a good weapon. Makes her weapon competent, can jump, push, and throw reliably. Wait, you can electrify Fog Cloud? I would have never have thought of that, even though it makes complete sense. Oh, that's very good. Okay, I take what I said back. Yeah, moving faster in initiative would not be a bad thing for her. I'm trying to think, do I want her to be able to hit stuff sometimes? Or have faster initiative? Well... Oh, well, Dex does affect her armor class, it says. So wouldn't having a higher armor class make her more tanky? So her saving throws would be more successful? I guess that's how I was thinking about it whenever I was saying that earlier. Yeah, that's true. We could just use Dex weapons. That's very true. Dex doesn't affect heavy armor. So like with this, but I'm using the light armor for her now for this or not light, medium armor for these perks. I mean, I won't be sticking with it through the whole game, I'm sure. So that's gonna be a kind of a non-issue. I didn't realize that Dex is null for heavy armor, or at least I remember reading it now that we're talking about it, but I wasn't thinking about that. So I'll just have to think about using Dex weapons for her, which is kind of interesting because I like the flail. But if I like the flail and that kind of stuff and like shields and whatnot, maybe leaving strength on her would be the way to go. Yeah, she could wear things other than heavy armor. That's true. That's a good point. I might, I'm thinking about the weapon choices here. Yeah, I think I want her to be more dexterous. That would just make her cooler. Though I need to get her a dex weapon now. Like, pretty quickly. I think... Was it Damon that has one? I think he had a rapier +1 or something like that. Maybe I can go pick that up. Alright, that's how I'm gonna roll. And then as far as her proficiencies, I think I'm still okay with what we've got here. Yep. Okie dokie. Everything good? Everything fine and dandy? Got Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Inflict... Oh, I wanted to change something here, didn't I? Oh. No, okay. Now we'll gotta go through her level ups. Alright, this is gonna be a process. The mace from the Kresh. I've seen her as more of a mace user before, but I love the idea of her using like a finesse weapon. It sounds really cool. Okay. She gets Turn Undead. Oh, is that... I don't remember her having that before, unless I just didn't see it. That must be for Tempest. Channel Divinity to deal maximum damage instead. What? Hold on, what? That's awesome. How have I gone through this whole time not knowing about The Tempest domain. This is very cool. So we get one of those per rest. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, you seem to get a pretty diverse amount of equipment. It just depends on like your playstyle and how you want her to be, right? Create or destroy water. That's a level 1 spell, but if we're using her fog cantrip to electrify stuff, I feel like, because that's a cantrip, that would be always the superior option over just creating some water, right? If we're thinking about it for combat purposes. Oh, fog is also a level 1 spell? I misread that. Yeah, I mean, that's why I have all the water bottles to begin with, because I was just going to do that. Seems like it wouldn't be worth keeping a spell slot for something like that. I do like having command on her. I've been using Sanctuary, actually. That's not a bad thing to have on Clutch. Inflict wounds. It does seem pretty awesome, but I don't know. Grab Healing Word. Protection from evil and good. Shield of Faith is never a bad one. I do like having that. And then Bless is nice too. Turn her into a lawnmower. What? Oh my god. Spirit Guardian? Wait. That must be something that comes on later, because I don't have that. Guess I'll hang with command for now. It's a 5th level cleric spell? Ah, okay. So I want Bless. Man, Guiding Bolt's nice damage though. But I did see her being, well, I don't know, she's got a good level of support here with this. I guess it would be like Bless or Shield of Faith. I'll keep Shield of Faith. Oh, 5th level clerics when you get access to. Okay. Got it. It's a level 3 spell. Alright, spell slots unlocked. What do we have here? I think these are all the same spells. Oh, but we got these new ones here for Tempest. Gust of Wind. Gust of Wind to dance. Some strong wind that clears all clouds and pushes creatures back 5 meters. Oh, that's fun. Can knock them off balance. Damages all nearby creatures and objects. Made out of inorganic materials such as stone. They have disadvantage on their saving throw. That's cool. Okay. So we're good for our level 1 spells. For our level 2 spells... Oh, wait a second. Oh, because we'd have to... prepare. Oh, okay, here's where we get into the real choices. Your status effects. Kill your allies and increase their hit points maximum by 5 points. Interesting. Resistance to all damage. +1 to their armor class and saving throws. Each time the ally takes damage, you take the same amount of damage. Okay, so that's a give and take there. Huh. Protection from poison, calm emotions. And then you need that, so again, we're dealing with concentration there. And then enhance ability. I got that, but I didn't have many opportunities to test it out yet. I'm kind of looking at Warding Bond and Calm Emotions, which I think if I took Warding Bond, I'd replace Shield of Faith. It is a level 2 slot, though. It's nice to have these healing spells, though. I don't want to mess with them. Maybe I swap Sanctuary out after all. This does seem pretty situational. I'm trying to think of all the encounters I've had so far where I'm dealing with that. And it does happen, but... Oh, hold on, I just thought of something. Well, we didn't kill it. We let it run away. There's that flail that you get from... Why do I always forget the hyena mute monsters? The gnolls. That causes madness. And I could see that. Oh, wait. That's Charmed, Frightened, or Enraged. So never mind. That wouldn't prevent that. Yeah, okay. Warding Bond it is. Test that out and see how it works for us. Alright, new cantrip. So, Blade Ward is only usable on the self, right? It's not something you can use like on an ally. Which that's not a bad thing to have. I had to pick it over these things. Like, you can get items and stuff that'll let you enchant things with light and whatnot. Not really too worried about that. I'll get Blade Ward. Spells, I'm still fine with. Alright, here we go. So then, the feat that we're going to give our Tempest Shart. So her... That's not a concentration spell. No, there's that one. This is... Wait. Not. Wait, why do we have Lesser Restoration on here now? What the heck happened? What did I have on there before? Guiding Bolt. Like, no, Guiding Bolt's there. Alright, that confused me. Did we just get an extra slot? I think that's what happened. And it just filled it. Okay. I only have one level 2 spell, so let's grab a second one. Spirit Weapon has not been nearly as useful as I wanted it to be, just because the movement on it is terrible. Like, you can get it up there for an enemy, and it's like in combat already, but like as soon as you have to start moving around, it's been pretty useless. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Kabuki. I think I'll grab Hold Person for now. It's all humanoids, right? All right. And the feet. Hold on a sec. That is concentration. So that's a concentration spell. That's the only one. Oh no, Shield of Faith is also a concentration. Oh, I don't think I realized that. If I'm using her for support, it would probably, like, I could see value in having Warcaster. Oh, and it gives her Shocking Grasp? Listen, wait. Is it just me, or is that actually a really good feat, then, for her, the way that we're building her? I like that. I think I'm gonna go with that. I think I like that a lot. Yeah, that's true. That's true. She already does have that one that lets you hit with thunder or lightning as a reaction. And it's not like you're gonna be able to do more than one reaction. But I really liked it for the concentration spell. This was just kind of a bonus, to be honest. They tacked that on top of it. I believe that you can cast them normally. Not this. Not Shocking Grasp, but the others, yeah. Yeah, so I... Wait, can you not? Oh! Mirrors! With the gift subs, dude! Thank you so much, man. Oh, I appreciate that. Can we get some love in the chat, please, for Backwards Mirrors? And CJ, Mimu, and Mashi, enjoy those subs courtesy of Mirrors. Man, I appreciate that so much. 13 gift subs, dude, that's no joke. Thank you so much. Supporting the channel, supporting what I do here, and bestowing wonderful emotes onto these lovely people. 1034, I gotta run for work. I love y'all, dude. Thank you. Hey, keep your head up and your heart strong out there. I hope you have a good shift and good luck on your workout whenever you come home tomorrow. Keep it real, buddy. We'll see you next time, Mirrors. What a lad. That's awesome. Okay. So, yeah, we are gonna take Warcaster for sure. Shocking Grasp, yeah, no, that is, from what it's saying here, that's only, reaction. I thought he was asking about the other ones, though, that you get with the Tempest subclass. I'm taking it. You need to get your dog an auto feeder? Why? Does he, like, eat a lot? Wouldn't that make him really fat? Okay. And now, who else was I gonna hit this with? Karlak?
Toes.
Ah, I shall be here in thy camp, as thou desire.
All right. And I guess to give myself an edge, too, for when chat decides to destroy me, I will probably also want to do this with problems. I thought I distributed his stats okay, but maybe we can do better. Barbarian. You got the Rage. Unarmored Defense. Okay. Now, we probably want to top off Strength for this class, correct? Dex, Constitution at 15. And oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking the other three, the bottom three should probably be 8s. I couldn't see any reason other than what we were talking about earlier with wisdom. Why she'd need any of those. But 16 on the Constitution. Okay. 15 there, 16 here. And, yeah, I'll roll with that. Athletics, perception, survival, intimidation. I think that's fine for me. I don't want animal handling or nature on her. Cool. There it is. I'm glad that both of y'all are here, Reaps and Mild, giving me excellent insights here. So let's see. We're also gonna just keep her strictly barbarian. This is a simple level up. Don't have to do nothing there. Thanks for the water, Reaps. Mirrors is gonna build some giant metal cubes. It's I've been watching this anime called Vivi. Was it Blue Fluorite Song? I think was the subtitle of it. Something like that. And there's a character in that show that's it's just a cube. And so I'm just imagining Mirrors just manufacturing these cube guys. Okay. All right, what do we get here? Additional rage charge, speak with animals, and oh, because she gets speak with animals, I absolutely need to take. I gotta redistribute what I'm doing with problems because I think I gave him that and he doesn't need it unless he just gets it inherently, and then it's a moot point. Oh, that's because it's Wild Heart. Oh, that's why. Did I go with this before? The Wild Magic Berserker is pretty awesome. I have that in another campaign, and I really, really like it. So fun. This time, I don't remember what I went with. I think I went with, oh yeah, Berserker. Because we've got the Frenzied actions. Which were pretty good. What was the drawback? It was like if every time you use a frenzied action, you gain like a -1 to one of your rolls, though, right? Cubes are honest day's work. Truth, man. Truth. Wildheart Eagle, you can off the top rope while raging. Wait. What does Eagle do? You use Diving Strike. Leap down onto a foe, knocking them prone. You won't take falling damage. You must be above your target. I would always be positioning myself in places to just be up really high with Karlach for this initial attack. This seems like such a situational ability. And I think in my head I keep thinking I'm not going to get much use out of it, but I don't know. It would be hilarious all the time. Leave melee, climb ladder off the top rope. It's pretty awesome that it like guarantees knocking them prone too. And it says foes also have disadvantage on opportunity attacks against you. And you can use dash as a bonus action. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, this is that's more viable than I would think. No, you're onto something there. That's actually really cool. Am I going to do this? I might. That sounds so much fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, this is just in general. seems pretty good. Unrelenting ferocity. I mean, it's nice to have that heal. Oh, those extra resistances are awesome. That just like seems all around like solid. But doesn't give you fun things to do. What does Elkhart do? Primal Stampede. Charge forward, attacking all enemies in the way. That's kind of cool, but the damage is really low. But you could possibly knock them prone. I mean, that's kind of cool too. Just bring boxes everywhere you go so you can just hop on them and WWE people. That's literally all you'd have to do, huh? You just need to be above them. It didn't say by how much. Suddenly, the water barrel in my inventory makes more sense. That's actually really funny, Chase. That's a pretty creative way to think about it. Tiger Heart. Lash out and attack up to 3 enemies at once to make them bleed. Up to 3 enemies? Is it like in a cone or something? Or what? Can you just target them? That's pretty interesting. And then Wolf Heart. Deciding Howl and your allies have advantage on melee attack rolls against enemies within 2 meters of you. Then each ally within earshot can move 3 additional meters during their next turn. That's cool too. I gotta say though, Eagle Heart sounds like the most fun right now. So unironically, you can use it from the top of the world. Oh man, just give people the people's elbow all game long. No, this sounds like such a fun idea that I'm absolutely going with Eagle Heart. That sounds like a good time. Wait, you get fancy piercings for this? Get out. That's cool. Bear piercings. We've got to stay on brand. Give us the eagle piercings. You like the tiger piercings? They're not bad. They're not bad. I'm not the biggest fan of those ones. Wolf piercings are okay. I don't know how I feel about the bear piercings. I think I like them more than the elk piercings. I think if my favorite one would be the wolf piercings, actually. I might stray away from the eagle ones. Yeah. The wolf piercings are cool. There we go. It's a cleave ability? Oh, okay. That also bleeds. Okay. So it is just like in that cone, then. Wolf and bear mentioned. Oh, I dropped a subtle wolf and bear reference and I didn't even realize it. Change bestial heart? Oh, you can just change it upon level ups. Okay. All right, here we go. Here's the feat. So the feat, I think I wanted to give her. Was it Great Weapon Master that I wanted to give her? I think that's what I was saying earlier. Make another melee attack. There's a bonus action that turn upon kills and critical hits. Additional 10 damage at the cost of -5 attack roll penalty. That's right. Yeah. You went with Bear Heart? I mean, Bear,
May your heart
it seems,
be your guiding
seems
key.
like so much talks of heart right now. Bear Heart seems like very well-rounded. You can just use it in any situation. Yeah, I think it's Great Weapon that I'm going with. Getting stats to 18 and 16? Really? What's the thought there? Just out of curiosity. Mild. You want me to make dinner? It should be done in like 30 minutes if so. Man, dinner does sound good. What time is it right now? We're at 6. Shoot, I can't believe it's already been that long. I was prepared for a 4-hour stream today, but the time has flown by. Honestly. Can we, give me 1 more hour, if you're okay with waiting that long. And then we can do dinner. Be ready for 6:30? That's cool. All right. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for asking. I appreciate it, Jen. 18 strength for higher crit chance, 16 for solid armor class. Gotcha. Gotcha. That was my concern, was the armor class with her unarmored stuff before, which was the whole point of redistributing these stats. So maybe that is what I'll go with. And then at level 5, we get another feat at level 5, right? Or is that 6? I thought it was 5. Can't remember. I've only been up to level 6, I think. Level 8's the next feat. Maybe I've been higher than I thought. Okay, so that's... What do I want right now, then? Fighter's bonus 1 is at 6. Okay. That's why I'm thinking that, then. So one of my campaigns, I'm in the beginning of Act 2. And I know I got another option for a feat. So that's got to be it. My fighter's the one that I've been the furthest with. Okay, so... I can either get myself good armor class right out the gate, or I could get myself great weapon master. Oh, that's right. Dual wield. Why does this affect dual wielding? That's so weird. Oh, no, it's not. It's just you're wielding them in both hands. So, okay. That's what you do with great weapons. I mean, dang, dude. I almost feel like the stats are going to be a more well-rounded option, though, at this point. And Great Weapon Master might be something that's going to help me out later more. But level 8, that's a long ways away. That's a long ways away. Yeah. 5 is the extra attack. Oh, okay. Okay. No, yeah. Okay, with that in mind, then, if I get that extra attack, I'm going with Great Weapon Master for sure. Okay. Plus 10 bonus. That's if you toggle that on. Okay. And we're at pretty high strength. So 17 plus the 2. Oh no, that gives us the 17. I mean, that's pretty good. We're gonna be rolling pretty high on this anyway. Yeah, for sure. We didn't go for Frenzy this time, though. We actually switched it up, Reeves. 3 attacks is still really good. Yeah. We, which is good to know, because then I don't feel as bad about swapping Frenzy out. We went for Eagle, with Wild Heart this time. That's okay. No worries, dude. I'm so sorry that you're feeling so crummy. Okay. One last look.
No time to rest.
At, problems.
Fate spins along. Dost thou require...
Who knew this is how I'd be spending all of my gold?
Or may, as thou desire.
Alright. Paladin, man. We're still keeping the Oath of the Ancients, because those are the tenets I wish to abide by. And let's see. I liked having his high charisma. I think that's what we wanted to roll with, right? Trying to remember my decision there. What was that for? The spell cast, that's right. Okay. But I still do like that. What else would I change? That low of dex, really? Shart can pickpocket all of your money back from Withers? What? Oh no! As long as she doesn't tell problems. That's so funny. Strength, Constitution, and Charisma. I mean, dang, man. Why did I have Dex to begin with? I think it's because I was thinking about it affecting my armor class was the main reason. But that doesn't seem to be as big a bonus as I was thinking. Because medium armor limits it to +2, right? But high constitution is going to give us a lot of health. Which is nice. I feel like that could kind of... Seems like it would counteract it a bit. I'll do it. Why not? And then our charismas... Yeah, everything else is good, right? Get one more strength. Wait. That needs to be 17. And then that one's 16. Okay. Okay. I can see it. I can see it. This cowboy's gonna need an edge. Then we got him with the athletics. And the persuasion. Which I liked having that along with the charisma. My question is, do I want something like athletics or insight? And I mean, like, I don't know if I don't know if Problems is the man to be our lie detector. You know what I mean? Because he's not the smart boy. He made Asterion pickpocket every single piece of expensive gear. No, I can't be doing that in this party. I can't be doing that. You never used them. You just stole them. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I'm gonna leave that as is. All right, there you go, Problems. My man. All right, what do we got here? The Divine Smites. Did we get all three of these? Means undead. Reaction weapon damage, you can use that on. That's cool. Okay. Wait a second. Divine Smite critical. Wait, why is that? What does that mean? Does that mean if I hit like a critical hit, I can use Divine Smite to follow it up, or what? Yeah, that's true. The strength potion thing. Oh, they're all reaction moves. Oh, both of these are. I see, I see. Okay. And then our fighting style. What did I choose before? Was it defense? Or protection? It was protection, I think. When you have a shield, impose disadvantage on an attack against your allies when you are within 1.5 meters. And you must be able to see the attack. I really like this. Going with protection again. Okay. The heavy armor point is a good point. I don't think it makes problems in Oathbreaker if someone else steals from people. You're right! You're right! He would just have to be willing to look the other way if he found out about it. Which is a questionable decision for problems to make. Thunderous Smite. Pushes your target 3 meters away and possibly knocks it prone. That sounds fun. Hold on, what was this one? Wrathful Smite. And frighten your target, and they'll have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. Oh, right, because that's just what Frighten does. And they cannot move. I do like that. I had Heroism, but I'm kind of just getting that bonus from my gloves right now. We have Bless. So, Searing Smite. And to set targets on fire. I mean, that sounds really fun. I just get like all the smites. Problems hasn't had an ounce of fun in his entire life. He took on this oath at a young age and then just was miserable for the rest of his life. I have to follow the rules. This is why he rebelled and dyed his hair. But then to be respectable, he had to cover his hair up. But he chose the worst possible hat to try and do that with. He's that insanely annoying kid in school reminding the teacher of homework. Oh, but he didn't want to be that. He got ridiculed so hard for it. He wished he could be anything else. To be fair, he doesn't know what fun is. He thinks this is life. This is just normal. No idea what he's missing out on. He's fine about it. Oh, problems. You really have led a sheltered life, haven't you? Oh my gosh. I want to give him all the smites now. He's got the healing. The Shield of Faith is also nice. These are concentration spells, though. I feel like him being front and center, he's going to get his concentration broken quite a lot. So that might not be the best course of action for problems. You know what I mean? So we could grab, like, the Searing Smite. He's got the Wrathful Smite here. How many spell slots does he have? I don't know. I can't remember. Compelled Duel. I wanted that to be better. I don't know. It's not as... Well, okay, so Compelled Duel could be pretty good, though, now I'm thinking about it, because he could cast it on someone, they have to attack him, and then someone else could attack that same opponent, and they would suffer from disadvantage against an ally, so that's pretty good. Command I might swap out. Oh, Heroism is concentration either. Why didn't I realize that? Oh, he has a lot of concentration. Maybe, Warcaster is good for him, too. Feel bad for anyone that romances problems. Feel bad for Shart, then. Because I think this is what's happening. I don't think Problem's intended to romance her, but I think that's what's gonna happen. That's true. Everything's concentration for Paladin now we're talking about it. Except for these. Nope, those are concentration too. It's all concentration. Well, then it's default. I need to get Problems some Warcaster going. So I shouldn't think about this based on whether or not I want him to concentrate or not. In that case, I think Shield of Faith I will grab. Compelled Duel can stay, that's fine. Maybe I swap out one of these smites. I like the Wrathful Smite, that's very good. Searing Smite. Maybe that's the one I'll swap out. Or either... Oh, I'll do Bless. Heroism's really cool, but... I think his gloves, I can swap these out whenever, but think his gloves grant him heroism. And that's a self-target spell anyway, so, okay. Divine Favor is pretty cool, too. Just the extra rolls, or the extra damage there on the rolls. Nice. Dude, Paladins are sick. They do some neat things. Your main feature is Smack, and spells are extra. So really no Warcaster on the Paladin. I guess it... I mean, well, wait, because he has... What's his saving throw on breaking concentration? Is that, Right, that's Constitution. Okay, so yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Okay. Constitution for concentration. Go problems. The divine magic flowing within you prevents disease from affecting you. This man is disease-proof? Oh. Alright, that's right. Nature's Wrath. Oh. Why have I never used this? And then turn the Faithless. That's pretty cool. That's right. This is where he gets Speak with Animals from. And that's just from his oath. So now that we have the extra spell slot, we've already got Command with Shart. So, I mean, heck. We could hit him with the Divine Favor. It's between this and Heroism. This is just really good for our tanky boy. This is where we decide how we solve problems. This is it, right here. We're solving problems in this moment. More damage, more tankiness. That's so stupid good, though, guys. That Heroism is such an awesome ability. 5 temporary hit points every turn. Like, for real. I think, but we do get that from the gloves. Like I said, I'm going with Divine Favor for now. We'll swap the gloves out at some point, and then we can bring that one back in. This is more entertaining than looting the burning house? Oh, well, duly noted. Duly noted. What do we got now? A Lay on Hands charge. And a feat. Our spells are fine. Wait, why did it give this? Oh, we got another slot. Wait. No, yeah. Okay. I don't know. What command might be fine, like, or just give him another smite. It really doesn't matter. Like, that's a cool smite too. Honestly, there's more damage, but I want him. Nah, we'll give him the smite. Why not? And here we go. Here's the feats. So, I want to look at, where was the Shield Master again? So that's, oh, that's Dex saving throws. Which, I don't think, maybe not so good on problems. No, we can do better. We can do better for problems than Shield Master. I think I gave him Sentinel, which I'm still pretty satisfied with. I did enjoy that. It worked good with his defensive, his protection here. I don't know, it just, in my mind, it was just very thematic. Right, advantage on opportunity attacks. Can no longer move for the rest of the turn, which is nice. Yep, and then when they try to attack an ally, you can get that. Oh, it's so good. It's just so good for all of this, man. Yeah. Snare. Or his opportunity advantage. Yeah, this is good. We're going with Sentinel. Give him a halberd and give him Polearm Master. Well, hold on. Hold on. For Polearm Master. Use a bonus action to attack with the butt of your weapon. For extra bludgeoning damage. Also make an opportunity attack when a target comes within range. But you see, the halberd, the polearms, they're two-handed weapons. So that goes against the way I'm playing him. So I think I'm for sure going with Sentinel. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, Reaps. Reaps is of the mindset that you gotta give the paladin the two-handed weapon. You gotta give him the great weapons. He's trying to get me to jump ship. This guy. Problems is absolutely gonna use shields. That's what he does. Look at this man. You put those together and no one leaves problems. No one leaves problems unchecked. Once he gets within range, you're dealing with your problems. That's all that's left to do. Okay, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Now, I feel like I made the right choice with Will earlier. I mean, if I didn't, I guess I can go back and do this whole process with him later, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Everyone group, please. Everyone stop sneaking. Why are you still sneaking? Stop sneaking, man. Just stand up. Everybody up here is very sneaky.
Can't afford to fail.
Wanna dance?
Okay, saving the game. Two-handed is good times. But man, I like my shields. I like my shields. All right. Was there an update to Gale's situation? Oh, he has the arcane hunger. Oh no. Well, I mean, I could give him a vision of the absolute. I don't need that. Feed him some stupid crap like the Watcher's Guide. That's also not great. Hey, man. You hungry?
You'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition gnawing at my insides like a teething displacer kitten.
A displacer kitten? What? I think
most gratifying
have an object you might be interested in.
May I?
Tell me. What will happen to this item should I give it to you?
I will consume the magic inside. What was a powerful artifact will be rendered no more than a trinket. But it will save my life. Even if only temporarily.
Well, Problems is about saving lives, so we'll give you the magical artifact. You want this? Wait, what is this? Color spray? Have the Watcher's Guide. Oh, wait. What was the other thing I wanted to give? Well, whatever. I'm fine with parting with this as well. Wait, what? Do I have to give him another thing?
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Gale devours boot. That really hit the spot.
That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
How do we slay your monster? I'm glad you're feeling better. Your condition sounds unpleasant, to say the least.
Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Okay. Well, don't mention it. I'm glad I could help.
My lord, I bow to your boundless kindness.
It's the problem's way. You made Gale eat a locket of a girl's dead parents? Oh my gosh. Ghosty savagery knows no bounds, truly. Mashi just gave him rings. Yum, 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 yum. All right, I think we're ready to leave. We're gonna fight stuff. Ah, scrawny bugbear, you didn't stand a chance. Didn't stand a chance.
This calls for careful footwork.
All right, going straight through here might not be awesome. Now I know that there's a goblin guy up on top of this roof. Maybe we go there first.
On my way.
Oh, so now actually we need to take this is when I need to take the chain shirt off, right? Uh-oh. What did we fail to perceive? Hold on, let me see. We also got these gloves of power. Those are fine. Put this helmet. You gotta take that off. So hold on, let me see. Take this off. Whoops. We've probably put gloves back on you. Not on problems. Oh my gosh, here we go. Hey! Thank you. So she's at 14 with that. This put her at 16. But listen, Ghosty. That's an impure accusation that you're making right there. Okay? This is a good show. This is a clean show. This is a good, clean show. I would never do such a thing. And then is that gonna be better? It's less good and clean when you're here. That's true. That's true, Money. You're out here causing the mischief. So there it is. That puts us at 15. So we're still one armor class lower than if we had the chain shirt on. Which, tell me, would it be worth it then to still have, well, because we're gonna get more clothes and stuff that'll benefit us from taking this route, not wearing armor. At this point in time, I don't have those things, and so it could be more beneficial to have the armor, but that will change relatively soon because I know we're gonna be picking some stuff up soon. Act 2 is still kind of a ways away though. So, okay. Good to know. I think I will. I did buy this, so I will just... Problems. You gotta stop stealing people's armor, man. I think I will stick to this for the time being. For the time being, knowing that I will be putting her back in an unarmored state. And then she'll be able to get her hat back as well. That'll be a good day indeed. All right. potion distribution. That needs to happen. Split these. All right. 2 for you. 2 for you. Very good. Okay. And I think that's good for now. Hoo boy. I'm a little scared. There are a lot of goblins here. I've not yet tried to take them on. I would think... Well, hold on now. I would think that, we'd be able to see this goblin that's up here already, but I guess not. Oh, yes. There's the tracker. There's the booyog. Okay. This is so goofy. Karlach should not be that far back.
The mission has to come first.
Dum-de-dum. Light as air.
All right. Now then. Thanks for the hydration, dude. Appreciate it. I feel like we could do some good stuff here. We got this guy to watch out for. He can see out over yonder here, but oh, there's this guy too. I was thinking maybe we could just like attack these guys from behind and like if we have to like shove them off the roof, but that might not be the best idea. But they don't have much health. So I'm pretty sure we can just like kill them outright. If
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching.
we give Problems a good big backhanded attack on this tracker. Wham! He dies. Okay, everybody wants to battle. Oh, we're fine. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of that little dude. Okay, why am I highlighted? I'm confused. These poor guys, they're just not gonna stand a chance. We went the dex route with her. And I don't have a dex weapon with her at the moment, which is a mistake. So, I'll have to... Wait a second. Yeah, I don't have one. I forgot all about that. That was my bad. So, whacking with her is not going to be very awesome. However, we're already here. Where are my cantrips again? Got Firebolt. Sacred Flame. Why not, dude? 55% though. What the heck? There can be something better. There can be something better. We're in a pretty good spot right now to defend from attack, so I'm just gonna attack. That's a whopping 3. I'm gonna shove you.
It shall be done.
Excellent. Is he dead? Oh, not quite. Pretty close though. The world is healing since Starfield is ending 2023 on mostly negative on Steam. What a terrible reason for anything to heal. We shouldn't wish misfortune upon things. Okay. Cool. She's got a lot of these things I need to be paying attention to now. Oh, wait a second. Oh, right. Okay. Cool. We're just gonna kick it right there. Will, what are you gonna do now? You don't have nothing to... Oh, I guess you could try to Eldritch Blast this lad. Like adding insult to injury.
You fool.
Oh my gosh. The disrespect, though. Oh, they running. You know, this is like the best possible outcome we could have hoped for starting this fight, because the reason why it sucks so bad to walk in here is because everyone has the high ground on you and you just get sniped. But now we're the ones doing the sniping. Jedi Survivor says it's coming out soon. Uh-oh. You must have time traveled, Mashi. We're gonna so blast that guy. Outside the normal range, but it's still 72%? I'll take my chances. Get him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you should have been toast. All right. High ground, Eagle Strike, that's it, dude. That's it, I do have to enrage though. Which, oh, enrage is a bonus action, so we could do it. If anything gets within melee range, you know what's happening, Chase. You know what's happening. That'd be so fun. Yes, please come down. Please come down. Since you were a drow, they just let you go? Yeah, they didn't want to upset Minthara. That's funny. Well, like, I got nothing, I guess. All I have are the bonus actions at the moment. I'm not gonna subject myself to being wounded, so I'm just gonna kick it. Hey! You can't just do that. What would it take to get an eagle dive on that punk down there? Like, I can't even... He just keeps shooting through these holes in the roof. I guess I gotta really watch out for that. I'm just gonna take out this guy.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Nice. Very cool. You walk over here.
On the victor's path.
You're looking at Monster Hunter World DLC on Steam and you see this little old man saying they own this game. Forgot that's Jin's profile picture. It is indeed. So he keeps getting shot at. How do I hit this little dude? I want to get him so bad. Get him so bad. Let me target him. Yes.
Today, you fool.
Yes! Ha ha ha! Two can play at that game. Dude, wait a second. So, what is this Dark One's blessing? I have not noticed this so much. Equal to the charisma modifier and warlock level combined. He gets that from casting Eldritch Blast? What is that? From killing enemies. Oh. Oh my. Is Will cooler than I thought he was?
Making my move.
Bye forever, pal.
I wish you were closer so I could eagle dive you. Ah. For now, I guess I'll just stick to shooting you. Man. This is OP. Just being up here. Excuse me? Did you just... Oh, you did not. You did not. Shoot my Karlach.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Oh. Well, problems. That cowboy hat didn't do you any favors there, did it? What a weird move. I thought for sure he would be coming around, like, up the ladder. What's he planning on doing over there? All right.
On the move.
Get him. Excellent. A total victory. We didn't take... Well, Will took some damage. I was going to say we didn't take any damage, but he did take a little bit. All right, so we're pretty good here. Now, there's more goblins, though, right? Like, over yonder? They just didn't join the fray? Okay.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
What? Hard candies are good. I'm a fan. I used to be a glutton for Jolly Ranchers. Why can't older people just have Halloween candy on stat? I don't understand. See, okay, my great-grandmother had figured this out. My great-grandfather always kept like Werther's Originals and like hard candies and then like also caramels on hand. Which was fine. But my nanny was like, we're gonna have M&Ms. We're gonna have fun-sized Snickers bars and Paydays and Kit Kats and Twix. That stuff was always in the house. It was great. That is the way to do it. She had figured it out. But also, I realized, like, in her older age, as I just watched her exist, that she was a glutton for chocolates and candies, too. So she just always liked to have them. Not just for everybody who came by, but for herself. All right, let's go in here. My man. A goblin bow. Well, better pick it up and add it to wares. Your grandma's the same? Yeah, that's the kind of grandma I want to be. I should probably burn that spider web. Most older people seem to be stuck in the past where kids love those candies. Well, we have to be the ones to be different. She hides all the chocolate for herself. Oh, there's an old key. Fine. Every house just needs a Halloween candy bowl outside the door at all times. You'd be the most popular house on your block. Can you imagine being that person that had that going on all year long? Your neighbors would love you. Also, I would be the type to like forget that I had done that and be like, why do people just keep coming up to my front door every day? Like, what do they want from me? I'm with you, Kabuki. Werther's does slap. Freaking delicious. All right, now hold on. Who can do some fire? Who has fire? Do you have fire? No.
Well.
You kind of have fire. What if she just stood on the calcified web? Karlach, You know what you must do.
Me?
Oh, she's not spicy enough for this web. But you know what? We have torches. Attack. Very good. Okay. Werther's is good, man. It's a tasty candy.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
It's just not the best candy, you know?
Need to find a way forward.
You thought Shart had a fire spell? Screw her fire spell. May as well pretend that... What is it even?
Can't afford to stay idle.
What is... It's her cantrip. We're gonna pretend that Firebolt doesn't exist. Useless. Useless. Don't need none of that. Highcliff's journal. The pupil surpasses the teacher. My master weapons are almost complete. There's just one component left. Samson says the designs are a failure. But what's he know? He can barely see past his own belly. I stashed the prototypes and blueprints for now. But just you wait, Samson. Your legend is fading, and a new one will rise in its place. Oh yeah, get it. Get it, apprentice.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
There's a selenite necklace. Oh, Shart's gonna love me for picking that up.
My way.
Moonwitch rubbish. How much time did some dim-witted artisan waste on that?
You're all alike, you selenite people. Wait, what? The next 2 streams? Listen, y'all. You think you're so funny out here just because I'm Thoro. I have also done that to the poor halfling on the windmill. It was completely on accident. I am confident that money did it on purpose. Alright, the date on this letter is faded with time, but the paper alone indicates great age. My fellow citizens, for fellow citizens we are, like it or not. I print and post multiple copies of this notice in the region at no small expense to myself, because I feel a growing concern and alarm at the presence of strange riders in these parts of late. Many of you will have seen them, tramping through our forests and towns under the guise of patrol. They claim they are guardians sent from Elturel to protect the borders of the great and holy nation of Elturgard. Don't be fooled by shining armor and handsome mounts. I never bent the knee to any Elturgard, and I never asked any metal jester to come peering over my garden fence. As you all know, I'm descended direct from the original Selenite settlers along these banks, and I have a half-even great uncle who will swear to it. We're peaceable folk, and we get on with the druids well enough, but I pay no fealty or tax to any far-off city I can't even find on a map. I took no small pleasure in telling these thugs just that, and I urge you to do the same. They call themselves Hell Riders. I call them interlopers, and they can bugger off to the hells, them and their city both. With grave concern and serious intent, Damon Briska, proud and free citizens of the Heartlands. Well, I don't think that this worked out too well for Damon Briska. I mean, this village has seen better days. I don't think that they buggered off. Messed up, I didn't realize I had to thaw the salmon before sticking it in the oven? Okay. Oh no. Is it already? It's already 6:46. It's already way later than I thought it was. Dude, time is flying by today. Oh, that's gonna make us fall prone. I don't care. Jump on in there.
Best avoid that trap.
Oh boy, okay. could probably make something else. That's fine. I am okay with whatever.
To do.
I didn't see where that trap was though. Shart yelled at you because you ventured too close to a broken statue? That'll learn you. How dare you? Disarm this trap. Gloves of thievery. Yes. I mean, we're gonna win this, like, no problem. Why not? Oh. Closer than I expected. Highcliff's blueprints and a gold piece. Okay. Well, let's take a look at these blueprints, shall we? Precise arcs and neatly drawn lines form the blueprints of 3 weapons, a great sword, a sickle, and a dagger. Each length and angle is marked with exact measurements, and forging instructions are printed carefully along the bottom of the page, emphasizing an unusual ingredient, susser bark. The susser bark can only be applied to an ordinary, unmodified blade. We have to go through great ordeals to get the susser bark.
If only I knew where to find some.
No more thief tools. Okay, and then the sickle is there, so we can leave these things here for whenever we come back to actually craft these weapons. Although the rapier, we should probably grab that. Whip. There we go. Now we're in the business.
No time to waste.
Okay.
What are you hiding?
Open! Man, with them gloves of thievery, she's like far more proficient at lockpicking than I would have given her credit for in the past. A steel forged sword. That's a finesse weapon. Oh, because it's a short sword. Okay. There's the infernal iron.
Infernal metal! This can help damn and patch up my engine.
All right. All right, what's with this blacksmith's note? Specimen metal. Hardness 9.5 or very hard. Unknown melting point, silver color. Red lacerations flecked with yellow dust. Aha! It's a gift from Redacted. Faintly sulfuric odor. Forging unsuccessful. Will not melt or warp at standard temperature. Because it's infernal. But give me this steel forged sword. Now, this man here, he's got the trident. Doesn't he use finesse weapons? That's 4 to 9. And that's 5 to 12. We're gonna keep him with the trident. It's yeah, I gave him what is this? Yeah, tridents. That's the pact that I gave him. But I mean I could switch it at any time. I wonder if this would make it better if I switched him over to oh, then it'll use his charisma? Oh, wait. Okay.
Sharp as ever.
Bind to your main hand weapon. So, if let me give this to him. Just equip any weapon you want. And you can bind it. Okay, I've been wondering how this works. And with that, it goes from 6 to 11. I mean, that's pretty cool. Warlock bound to this weapon is always proficient with it. The weapon's damage is magical. Dude, that's so awesome. So you just give him anything and then pact bind with it. Insane.
Never a dull moment.
Great Axe, a war pick. Add to wares. The Great Axe was not one of those weapons that we could mastercraft, right? I guess if I needed to remind myself, I just look here. Great sword, sickle, and dagger. Okay. Gonna grab that smoke powder barrel. Problems is heavy as all heck. You know what? I should give that to Karlach instead of having this water barrel. We'll swap it out. Here you go. Very good. All right.
These boots have seen everything.
All right, may as well clear out the house or the workshop. Short sword, short sword. Lae'zel's destined to die this playthrough. Well, no, wait. Now, we still have different dialogue options that we can choose whenever we get back to that point. So we might be able to save her still. I'm not giving up on Lae'zel. Not just yet. A club. All right. The blacksmith's bellows. Fine. You and Reaps going through it together with the typos. He long rests enough, she is doomed. Listen. I will cross my fingers. Wait, I guess we can break this real quick. I will cross my fingers that she will not be doomed. I will try not to long rest more than I have to, which is usually what I do. I don't like to abuse the rest system in this game. Why do I have to run all the way over here to check the burlap sack? Can Karlach pick someone up and throw them at the wall to break it? I mean, probably. More than likely. There's a mall. Oh, that's fun. And a light hammer. Why are both of these worth 30? The maul is considerably more heavy. Give that right to Shart. She can take it. She can hold it up. Well, by putting off rests, I miss out on a lot of the story. Really? So you can't win, is what you're saying. All right, it's gonna be nothing here. These bottle racks. But I will check them anyway. Another fancy hat. A gross tomato? Okay. Really? That's wild. I mean, I still rest throughout Act 1, but... Yeah, I know there's stuff like... The thing where, like, if you have Lae'zel and she, like, tries to kill you. And then, of course, like, the dreams that you have. And stuff like that. Unless there's more. I don't know, I think I've rested... I had to estimate in Act 1, I probably long rested, like, 7 or 8 times in our main playthrough. Like if you rest before making it to the Grove, it's a whole new experience. Wait, really? That's wild. I've never rested before going to the Grove. That's so cool. Sure, I give that Shadow Heart. Okay. Not a dang thing in here that I need. Scruffy vagabond clothes. I think not. There we go. All right. I think I could play this game for the rest of my life and still not encounter every detailed piece that they put in here. Ah, a shocking truth to a pleasurable deal. This is a transcript of an interview with the writer and director, Mr. Kingsley Harp. Interviewer, what was the inspiration behind this, if I may be so bold, entirely lewd piece of drama? It's about exploring the taboo, seeing who we, as people, really are. Yes, Robert makes a deal with the Cambion, but who wouldn't? Well, I would like to think that most people wouldn't. Then you don't know most people. Everyone wants something. Everyone needs something. Cambions can see it. In a way, they know us better than we know ourselves. But at the end of the play, Robert dies horribly. What does that say about what we, as you put it, need? You forget, Robert dies because he broke away from Carlisle. He didn't stay true to the deal they made. So you're encouraging people to make a pact with Hell's offspring? To give up, as Robert did, his soul? We only have one life. Why not make the most of it? So, what was your deal? I beg your pardon? In fact, this was your directional debut, wasn't it? You couldn't even get published in the tabloid Baldur's Bash before this play came out. Did you honestly trade your soul for an erotic play? Alright, we're done here. Oh, what? No way! That's hilarious. I've never read that before. What a twist. He sold his soul to garner success from an erotic playwright or an erotic play. That's so funny. Casual sandals. Everyone should wear sandals. We're gonna give these to Shadowheart. Shadowheart, you get sandals. Here you go. You don't need... Wait, did you already have sandals? You had tasteful boots. No more you don't. You got casual sandals. There you go. You're welcome. Alrighty. Elfin Wood Souls. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, did they just re-die? All right. That's fine. Oh, the ritual staff. Supply pack. Why don't we give that? The Shadowheart. Like Toy Story toys. Alive when you're not here. That's too funny. A moss-covered key. I wonder what that's for. We got all these scrolls of grease. What's up with goblins in Greece? Oh, because they got these arrows of fire. I see! I understand. Apparently there's about 2 hours of cutscenes that haven't been found yet. The actor who plays Asterion confirmed that if he voiced it, and that it's in the game, but the developers want people to uncover it on their own. Dude, that's so cool. I love it. What? The only log was Withers succumbed to death. What? He caught the death? That's wild. Okay, I should probably grab this waypoint.
Best be on my way.
There we go. No, no, Shart, come back. Goblin boy. Anybody else nearby? Can I just like take him out? I very much want to. We can also go down through the crumbled wall. I think I might do that. Since we already got this waypoint. Check everyone's capacity here. Dude, Will ain't carrying diddly. Dude doesn't know how to pull his weight. Here you go, have this maul. Add that to wares. Add these tasteful boots to wares. Amp supply pack, here you go. Right in the sack. And, guess that's it. Okay. All right.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Into the caverns we go. That's wild. What the heck would have made Withers succumb to death?
Lovely. The webs are everywhere.
Ah, fantastic.
Oh, good. Spiders.
Well. Ah, jeez. So I think, like you can't do anything with these webs. Like if you land on them or touch them at all, then it's gonna alert friendly spider bros. Is there a way to avoid?
Breathe deep and move.
I don't know. I mean, you could destroy them with magic, but it also forms a bridge across here. What's down here? A spider egg. Boy, Uh-oh. We alert spiders?
Something didn't like that.
Oh, we might be in some trouble.
Have to keep going.
Hold on, let's climb back up here. Oh my god. I'm like, I don't want no, I don't want no spiders. Ambushing me in the middle of dark waters. That sounds horrible. Oh no. Oh, magic? I don't know. Maybe that did off Withers. It'd have to be some pretty powerful magic though. I'm so scared now. I don't like this. Why is it always spiders? Ah, fine. Go back down. Why did it make it seem like something was coming after me? Can we not? go any further? Oh, that's it. Okie dokie. Well. Okay. Then I guess we'll just try. I don't think I can jump that far. Oh, we'll just go prone anyway. The best thing we can do. Yeah, this ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna work, fam. We're gonna get the sticky.
What path lies before?
I'm in webbed. Oh god, please get up. Please get up. Please get up.
If not over, then through.
I like Gale, but I'm keeping all my good well out of sight. Everything fancy he touches meets a gritty end.
I just accidentally clicked her. Oh my gosh. Ah, the Ettercap. We're gonna shoot it. Ah. Okay, well. Oh, the misses. They're so bad. Wait, excuse me? No. God, they're so gross. Oh, where did it go? Where is it? Where the heck did it go? Oh, I hate this. I don't know if everything's gonna come this way or they probably are. Okay, that I don't know where that thing is going. Do you have the range for your Eldritch Blast, sir? Oh my goodness, you do. The disrespect. Okay. Man, we're just gonna wait.
Let's finish this.
Ah. Dalor. I can no longer shoot him. He is very far away. What if you moved right here? Excuse me, friends. Excuse me. You cannot reach destination. Your friends' booties are too much in the way. Okay. Well, all right. I'm definitely not putting myself in a bad position to just like stand on them webs, so I'll just kick it here until they come to me. Firebolt can't quite reach. What if I jumped though? I could do that. Maybe I could reach. Perhaps. Hello. Oh my goodness. Yes. Ow. Don't web on problems, Fixgerald. Not cool. Only use of Thunderwave my entire playthrough was in this cave where I sent the main spider into the abyss. What? You sent the big spider into the abyss and you missed out on the necromancer robes? Oh no. Okay. Problems. Oh, right, because your initiative. Oh, you have to wait till the next turn. Boo. Can I swap to a torch and attack the ground underneath? Oh, that'll set it all on fire, and then we will take damage. Never mind. I've learned that the hard way before. All right, Karlak. You can do it. You don't need to enrage yet. Outside of normal range? Really? It looks like it's within, but... I mean, whatever. If I do this, it'll be with... There we go. If you jump into the abyss, too. You just have to survive the fall, right? Like, you need to feather fall down there. Okay. Oh, this is going well. Sick.
Need to stay focused.
We continue to wait. You. Blast him. Brilliant. There's no way. The battle's over, but there's still spiders that want to come get me. Oh, it's just giving me victory music because I'm epic. Apparently. Okay. Look at how valiant I am. I can slay all the things. What are those spiders gonna do? Nothing? Alright. This dude's trying to do his thing. Oh, and we got him with the Bane. I mean, this is working. We don't really need to do anything else. Wow. It's good stuff. Remind myself what the heck Bane does. Oh, yep. Penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. Come on, spiders. Oh, hello. Uh-oh. Well, I did ask for it. Right, so he's gonna come up now. This seems like a good... Oh, I don't want to use it here, though, because I will have to long rest to get it back before the big fight if I do. I think a piercing strike might not be... Oh, wait. That is... melee, right? Yeah. I will continue to Eldritch Blast. Oh. Dinner's ready whenever I am. Okay, I'll finish up this fight and then it'll be a good place to wrap it up. Yeah. That'll work. We're okay here. Alright, Shadowheart. I could continue to attack. Hers is not very strong, but every little bit helps, I guess. Oh, wait, we got Feller of Monsters? I forgot. Fun stuff. That's got a 5-meter range. I really want to test this out in the boss battle that's coming up after this. The fog and the electricity. But for now, why don't we just keep wailing on these spiders? Oh, here it comes. Oh, it got stuck? Behind the spider's big butt? I am. You want to teleport back here just to fight the spooter? You can't like it that much. Spooter's bad. Spooter's terrible. Oh, problems. Well, it's okay. It's okay. What are you gonna do? Let this finish it off. Oh, it did it. Excitement.
Battle favors the fearless.
This is the cheapest I've ever done this fight. My gosh. Oh, jeez. You accidentally licked a spider? I hate that. I wish you hadn't. I wish you didn't. I wish I didn't know that. I could have lived my whole life without ever reading that sentence, and it would have been a happier one. Thank you. I hate it. Oh man, he run. Him run real fast. Just want to see if you could beat it with your current party. I mean, you would decimate it at this point. You're so much more powerful. Kablamo. There we go. Ew, man, when they explode, it's so gross. All right, I will continue to wait. This is working for me. Respecs are good. Respecs are good. I can't complain at all. Rose, what's going on? Welcome back. How's your Thursday going? Prince, what's up, buddy? Welcome back, man. How are you doing today? I will continue to wait.
Favors the fearless.
Come on. Ooh. Ooh. All right, little spoders. You know what's about to happen. You're about to eat it. Arrows for you and the Bane. Oh, sadness. Sadness for the spider.
Open up.
Oh, I didn't want to do that, but fine. That's cool. We'll reckless attack. I missed! Oh no! Well. And successful and they couldn't, okay. No, that's cool. Why not? Oh, whoops, I didn't see the thing. Well, okay.
This is my time.
That was pretty silly. Oh, man. You probably would. Bigger numbers win the day and stuff like this.
My faith will protect me.
I think at that point in the game, your numbers are definitely bigger than these guys' numbers. I should have just shot it instead of tried to whack it. All right. What should I do about the feeling in my throat that makes me want to cough? I don't know, man. I don't know. All I ever do whenever I have that... Oh my goodness. Excuse me? 19 damage? What? Okay, that was not very fun. She'll be fine. She's got potions. Good lord. Although we could just lay on hands. Right, because those charges come back after, oh, long rest. Yeah, no. So wait a second, what does it take for a channel oath charge? Why is it telling me recharge on short rest? When did I use one though? I must have used one somewhere. I just can't remember where. All right. I hate that spider just bounced out, man. What a jerk. Thanks for the hydration. I'm about out of water now, actually. Didn't have a great Christmas, but last night made up for it significantly. Really? Really? What turned it around last night? All right, I'll tell you, this is the point. Do I want to try and come over here? I mean, that phase spider's gonna come back for sure. It's the last one, too. It'll be fine, we can walk forward. I'm enwebbed? Well, that was probably a mistake then. Oh, okay. I'm gonna throw this potion at Shadowheart. Take that. Moving on down.
Cool.
Avoiding the poison. Not within range. Yeah.
Forever dauntless.
Guess I could just try to straight up jump. Well, or not. This enwebbed, dude. Enwebbed sucks. Well, sent out a big ripple. Here it comes. Man, you leave Karlak alone. All right. Here we go. Gonna blast it. Ooh. I didn't see how much damage we did, but okay, a little bit. Get the Tigrex on Monster Hunter World PC? Why are you so excited about the Tigrex? I thought you hated Tigrex. You met another chaser. Dude, that's what's up. That's awesome. Jenny the Chaser. Yeah, that's so fun. How did you guys meet this time? Can I walk on past this here? Sir Problems? I mean, I guess there's no need to. I'll kick it. And now, I can finish this fight, I think. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
I've got a long road ahead.
Someone please, for the love of God, just loot this boy.
Right, what now?
There's nothing. It's the worst.
What path lay before me?
Oh, man. Why don't they have anything? All right. Well, you know what? That was pretty good. I'm going to be rather horrified when I come back to realize that I'm in the spider's den at the beginning of the next Baldur's Gate 3 stream. Oh, jeez. Not looking forward.